Are we live?
We are live.
I think we're live.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello. It's not morning for our fellow European friends. Where it's 9 o'clock Central Time in the United States right here.
Yes.
Right now at Adepticon. We made it. We survived. We got a little bit of jet lag, but we're doing all right. Nick.
Yes.
You excited?
I am very excited. So the energy in the hall is electric. Everybody's getting settled in. The registration is still going on. We're in the E hall. I'm seeing a lot of letter E's around.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Sure. But this is primarily the Warhammer hall.
Oh,
so
it's
all different types of 40K, AOS. We've got narrative events going on in here, and it's absolutely buzzing. So it's really exciting to be here.
So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing while we're here. So before we show the screen, let's just break it down. This Adepticon has got a very interesting spin on what we're doing. We got two tournaments we'll be covering. The first is what you guys are probably expecting. It's called Champions, and it's basically just a normal singles GT, 5 rounds. That's today and tomorrow. Normal 2,000 point singles.
Yeah.
But then Saturday, Sunday, we're doing a two-headed Hydra, Hydra format of a team.
Yeah.
It's a teams tournament with doubles. So you got 4 different players, and you have to, in all 5 rounds, you end up doing all the pairings at least once, where you could couple up with your teammates. So anyway, we'll cover that when we get to it. But now this is kind of what we're used to as being the main event.
Yes.
And then we're gonna goof off a little bit more, I think, once we get into the because there's some crazy lists.
Yes.
I can't wait to talk about it for the teams tournament.
A lot of interesting twists and interactions that they have that's beyond just the game itself.
Yeah, let's say hi to some people in the chat real quick, since while we got the chance.
I see Yvonne.
Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne. Good to see you.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
So we get live updates, by the way.
Yes,
so
yeah.
We
Thanks,
look
Paul.
off camera. Paul, our coordinator. So we're making sure that we get all the up-to-date details.
Scroll, if you will, to the top of our chat.
Oh, yeah.
So AOS Coach was the first. Thanks, buddy. Can't wait to see you again whenever the next time's going to be. Thanks for checking out. Boulevard, we've seen you before in the chat. Thank you for our other streams. Ken Hosar, all time. We see you all the time. Thank you. Seppuku Gaming, thank you. Let's see. Boulevard, yeah. Let's see. Who else we got here? Holy Pog, it is time. Yes, it is Holy Pog.
Oh, we've got both Yvonnes, by the way.
Oh, Yvonne, yeah. Hey, buddy.
Trouble.
Oh, yeah, we got the full representation of Yvonne Warhammer AOS players.
Show the list of players.
Okay. What's up?
Sorry, I can show Paul.
Okay.
List of players you want to.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. All right. We're trying to figure out our pairing right now. So Kai's taking a photo.
Yep.
All right, cool. Anyway, well, who else we got in the chat? We got Yvonne, Seppuku, the real Hussein, Husana. So excited for Cog4. Yes. We didn't actually go to the preview last night because we were pretty jet lagged, but the city stuff looks absolutely amazing.
Yes. I love all the AI that's happening with it, adding 40 billion.
Oh, yeah. The new Skaven stuff, finally some Eshin stuff. Really excited about that. Nick, maybe let's go to my breakdown of the meta. And Adepticon's a little different. We just heard that they add people literally up to the moment that it begins. They just added 5 people. So my representation's as close as I could get, but it's going to be what it is. Let's put the, here we go. So let's go to the scroll. Actually, these are the battle tactics. Let's go to the armies first. So our most represented army at the last time I counted, we've got about 170 players, was 14 times Stormcast. And then I went and listed the Army of Renown or Battle Formation here. So Sentinels and Thunderhead Host being the most, but we do have one Ruination Brotherhood. Second most popular army at my last counting was Nurgle, with no surprise, 11 out of 12 are Taliban. Then we've got Feck with a lot of Monster Mash, which is just a brutal list if you haven't gotten to play against it yet. It's not exactly fun to stand on the other side of the table with that, but it's definitely something we might want to get on the stream because it's so popular right now.
I'm also surprised to see the Impassioned Serfs as well.
Now remember, Adepticon's also, a lot of people that are playing in the more fluffy teams thing brought limited amount of models, and so they might have leaned into, because they get rewarded in that teams event for playing less used, less meta, off meta type stuff. So it could be that that's what they're just trying to get some more games in with Impassioned Serfs. Lumineth, new Lumineth is equally represented here with 7 Warhost of Duality. No real surprise there.
No,
and
not at all.
Elamort and Mentor Guardians is also a good battle formation. Seraphon, I actually was surprised by this.
Yeah, exactly. I did not expect as much Seraphon as we got.
Can we put us on, Kai? Can we put us in the
I got you.
So yeah. Seraphon.
There we are.
There we're back. Okay.
Yes.
So Seraphon, it's kind of fluffy. I mean, like a lot of people are feeling that Seraphon is not the biggest meta army right now, but that said, it's in the top 5 or so. Oh, they're making.
Wow, Paula's got the
Okay,
pipes for that.
whoa.
It's like a professional. It's time.
It's time. All right.
Good.
So corn, no surprise, 60% of the corn list at last count were Baleful Lords. The Owen Jackson, we're trying to get on stream here, and he's playing the Baleful Lord. So that'll happen at some point if we can make it happen. Tzeentch, new Tzeentch is also tied at 10 with a selection of things, but mutants and mad things for the movement phase. Drop something extra down. Yeah, it's always nice. If you'll scroll back up a little more, we got OBR, new OBR. I was really excited to see this. 100% planning on putting Michael Rausch from Team America on here, playing OBR. Very much looking forward to seeing someone pilot the new stuff.
Yep.
Hellsmiths, also Nick.
Wow.
Wow. 9 Hellsmiths.
But, you know, it could be linked to the teams you've done before, like you mentioned, same as Seraphon. But again, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
And also very surprised to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Yeah. I see we've also got Morgan and Daryl checking in.
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Some of our Team NL buddies.
Yes.
All right. We got Skaven with a nice mix of stuff, 2 of which are Thankful's Mutated Menagerie. Okay.
Yeah, it's kicking off.
We're going, guys.
I don't know if you guys can hear all the audio, but it is starting to officially get loud in here because the events is formally kicking off, the cheering, the announcing. So let us know how the audio is going real time. We need to
It
make
looks like they're paired up, so they'll be sending someone our way very shortly.
Yes.
I see Paul rushing over
Paul
here.
is coming here. We'll get our setup going.
Yeah, let's see. What's the story, Paul?
We've got Caleb Walters versus Zach Ryan, who's playing Lumineth.
Yeah.
So Caleb Walters is playing.
Wait, we can hear him. It's fine.
So I will go and let you know.
Do you want to put Caleb first? Sure. Here, let's do it.
All right, I'll go after.
Yeah. Caleb Walters is arguably the best Tzeentch player. Period. Maybe he's got a very.
You have to use a little bit more because of all the.
Sure. Okay. Right. We're getting the setup. This audio setup here is loud. All right, but he's still on right now, so it's coming through this. Our mics are so hot that you muting doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
So I think we should turn the mics down. Yeah, personally, but we'll get this figured out. All right. Let's keep looking at the list before we get the guys on the stream. Yeah. Okay. So Skaven, we talked about Sylvaneth right before things are about to change. So people getting some old Sylvaneth, a regular Sylvaneth in with a variety of lists here. Yeah. Daughters, a little surprised, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Daughters is still okay. I think if you know how to manage the glass cannon bit of it.
Yeah.
So I think so I think we'll be okay there.
KO. Yeah,
sure. I mean, Shango still has some gas. I think, I think it'll really just come down to the pilot a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's not what it was, but I still think it's still quite strong.
Sure. Let's scroll to page 2.
Sure.
So now we're down into the 6 instances or less. We won't have to go through all these, but Gits, Iron Jaws, and Slaves are all tied for 6.
Yeah.
Then for 4, we've got 4 instances each. We've got Ogres, Soulblight, those 2. Then for 3 instances, Cruel Boys, Night Haunt, and Sons. Only 2 Slanesh lists, 1 Cities list, 1 Fireslayers list, and no Ideneth. Ideneth dropped out.
Okay, dropped out.
So we are down to actually having a tournament of 170 people and 1 army didn't make it. Okay. Now we could have gotten some new faces in here. Kai, will you go do the greets to the guys?
Yes.
Will you go
can you
set them up?
Can you get them mic'd up for us?
This is okay. Nick has to be way louder, or else you don't hear it.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and, if you will, put just them or put me on screen, us on screen, and while you're doing that, set up the list for these 2 guys.
Sure.
Caleb Walters, and we'll have to check what the other guy is. Maybe get on BCP.
Yep.
So I'll just kind of update you guys with how the experience is going. First off, we are extremely honored to be here. I think that goes without saying. they needed someone to come fill in the spot, and it was kind of a last minute thing. And here we are. They flew us all the way out here from the Netherlands, which was beyond the normal budget. Which it's just amazing that we got this opportunity. Getting Kai, it's only Kai, our buddy, who's off screen mostly, but Kai has done commentary with me a number of times before. It's Kai's second time only in America, so he's been culture shocked this whole time.
Yes, blown away at Coles.
Coles,
whatever reason,
yeah, Coles is Kai's favorite place.
Yes.
And Walgreens. I think he's got a thing for Walgreens now.
Yeah, though he's not been inside.
Yes. So anyway, and for those that don't know, even though we're based out of the Netherlands, Nick and I are both American.
Yes.
I'm from Atlanta, and Nick is from California. And but we've lived in the Netherlands for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
And now met each other there, and now obviously we're also running. There's one important team member that is not here.
Yes, we would be remiss to not mention our boy Tom. We're sorry, buddy. We miss you. We wish you were here, but you're not.
Yeah, the big and beautiful Tom May has, you guys have seen. Actually, we heard yesterday, one of our channel watchers came up to the meet and greet and told us that he writes fiction for JW, and he was so impressed by our hand thing that we do when we start our battle reports.
Basically, he wrote it in his fanfic,
and he even put threshold in the so kind of crazy.
Yes.
But I'm sure he was imagining you and Tom, because you guys have the loud big.
We try to make it we try to blow out the mics every time we do it. So we miss you, Tom. Thank you again for all the help getting us here.
Yes.
So it's a team effort, and he's the big part of the team.
I see. Can we find the list somewhere? We are just getting started on. We just got pairings done, so we're a few minutes behind. The event is still signing in new people, so that's part of it.
And then we'll, like usual, we'll throw the list into the video in the description as well, and then we'll jump to the players list in just a second. So another thing that's worth pointing out is we are not putting any of the Adepticon content, 10 games, we are not putting any of it behind the paywall for the Patreon. So if you guys didn't catch it this time, we haven't started it yet.
And
let's
Restless
listen in
as
real
well.
quick.
Okay, same ones. That'll be easy.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
His mic is on the skin, pointed out. His mic is like on his neck, so make sure it points out.
Which one? The left one.
Yeah, the guy on the left. It's like right in there, so it's gonna rub.
Hi, did you tell them about the CPs? All right.
Alrighty.
Let's pull the lists up real quick.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Caleb.
Okay, sure.
Caleb is world famous Tzeentch player. All right, so we're gonna mute them real quick.
Yep.
All right, so new Tzeentch, one of my favorite books ever written. Mutants and Mad Things is the formation where you can drop a unit down in the move phase. There's a lot of swippy swappy. We got a 2-drop list, Lore of Fate, which is actually surprising. It's not Lore of Change.
Yes.
He does have the manifestations, which means Tome of Eyes will give him access to one cast out of Lore of Change, which is the often more popular one. But as you'll see, he's playing largely a demons list. We'll get back to that in a second. I do want to mention that Tome of Eyes has been FAQ'd for this event to be outside of 3, so not in combat, and not outside 9, as many tournaments we're used to seeing. So that'll be a difference if you see that come up into play. It does mean same with Lumineth, the Twin Stones. There's no casting that manifestation, which just gained a movement characteristic, into combat.
Sure.
So no locking people up unfairly. Anyway, we see he's playing Master and Restless. Maybe that's a good time for you. I can talk about it if you want to set up the board.
Sure.
So we also got.
I can't.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. We also got Kairos. We got a big block of blues, 2 big blocks of blues.
Yep.
Chaos Spawn. But interestingly, the Spawn doesn't do the Spawn spell unless he chooses to use that through Tome of Eyes, because he doesn't have access to it. So it starts in Masked by Illusion in their reserve, and then it can come down normally if he wants. But otherwise, it's not doing what it automatically did. We're not listening. Yeah. The Tzaangors, he's got a reinforced unit of Tzaangors. He's got a Magister on disc, Curseling, who can cast in combat if he gets there, with Fate Slicer, which is the one, if he does any damage, including shooting or magic, he'll give you another Fate point, their new system. Silver Summoner for bringing back Arcanite units. Interesting thing, our non-Warflight Arcanite units, but interesting is he doesn't actually have many. He's just got the Magister on disc, if I'm not, because the Curseling can't bring himself back,
Right.
and the Tzaangors don't come back either. So again, this is a very experienced Tzeentch player, but everyone starts afresh when you get a new book.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll have to see how that goes. Plus a reinforced unit of Tzaangor Enlightened and the Argent Shard terrain pieces. So anyway, okay. So Nick, why don't you go ahead and update the board real quick, and I'll just chat at the people.
Sure.
And just put us on screen.
Yep.
I see there again, Seb. I don't know the other guy just yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what list he brought. I've been scouting out the lists for the past 5 days or so, trying to get a feel for the field. And there are a number of well-known players here. I mentioned Owen Jackson. The Owen Jackson is here. We've got Martin Orlando here. We've got Michael Rausch from Team America, I think I mentioned. Gavin Grigar is here. We've got James O'Brien. Joe Cryer, a number of Carl from Team Canada. I see him right now, actually.
Where is he?
There's that guy. So we got a number of names for sure. I heard that we've got the guy that plays Nurgle on the TTS YouTube channel. Looking forward to trying to get as many of these guys on as possible for sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, Caleb is another one of these players that's really well known. So we're updating the board right now.
We're all set.
We're all set with everything. Let's take a look at the Lumineth list, Nick,
Sure.
and put us back on camera too.
You got it, boss.
Thank you. And guys, if you hear any problems with the audio or whatever, try to let us know, or anything that's throwing you off. We might, or if there's a lag or something's frozen. Okay, so Lumineth list. So we're playing basically 2 new books. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Warhost Duality gives Lumineth the ability to fight 2 units per activation, so that's always strong. 3 drops, so that means he'll be getting the reroll, but Caleb will be getting, Tzeentch will be getting the prio. Twilight Sorcery is interesting.
Yes.
Lore of Prismatic Resonance is the soggy one, which every spell is unlimited, which can do a lot of cool tricks. Master and Restless, are they both playing Master and Restless?
They are both doubling up.
That's by the way, we'll talk about that in a minute too, maybe. But that's the most commonly chosen pair, hands down.
Makes sense. Yeah. It's very
for
straightforward. Yeah.
Archmage Techless, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah.
But to be fair, the Tzeentch list didn't have Skyfires, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of shooting it's not going to be doing power projection from afar. Although it does have the unlimited spell for Mortal Wounds, but it can only ping each unit once per magic phase, which we played wrong in our first game.
Oh boy. Yeah.
We got a Huracan Spirit of the Wind, so the unnamed version of Severeth. And then we got Light of Eltharion for the teleporting into combat with a friendly unit. Every combat phase, any combat phase.
Any combat phase.
Tzaangor Enlightener, which has an unlimited spell of her own. Silver Wand for some better magical prowess. Acolyte of the Runes, I'll actually have to double check. Blade Lords, actually I've got my Battle Tome here. We got a reinforced unit of Blade Lords, we got a Lanian Elithor, and a Shrine Luminor.
Yeah.
So it's good. Okay. So it's not exactly Hero Hammer, but it kind of is.
It's definitely leading into the movement shenanigans of the army. So they're going to be flying all over the place. So you have the Huracan, and then you've got Eltharion going to be teleporting quite a bit. Same with the twins, like doing what they need to do. So this is also a very similar list to what we saw in our last live stream with the Gauntlet and Daryl playing LRL. But he had a unit of River Blades in there instead.
Sure. But, yeah. So let's see. Acolyte gives a rune to a hero. Oh yeah, of course. So that's the one.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's the one where you choose an extra hero. Thank you, Daryl. So shout out to our buddies back in the Netherlands. For those that don't know, we are not only a competitive battle reports channel, but we do live streaming at our own events in the Netherlands. We just had our big 100-person tournament, the Gauntlet.
Yes.
We have threshold invitationals that are smaller. We do these regularly, trying to focus on as competitive as possible.
Yeah.
We are also, as you might know, in Europe, very focused on Worlds, AOS Worlds, as in the teams tournament, where each country takes a team. And Nick and I are involved in that as well. And we often try to get as many Worlds players on stream, not only because they're good players, but because it's just good to give more exposure to some people that, we're going to be seeing more of in the future.
And 80 viewers, yes, well, share the love. Go ahead and share the link everywhere, and let's get more people watching. So, we're just getting started, so we expect these numbers to boost. So, share it with all of your people.
Yeah, this is the biggest thing we've gotten to do thus far, for sure, hands down. And we'd totally be open to doing some more. But this is we got the banner. What do you guys think of the banner behind us?
I spent so much time in blood, sweat, and tears getting this thing perfect. So
yeah, we just need to iron it next time. And then
yeah. No, it's also perfectly neat. None of my stuff's ever ironed.
Yeah.
It's perfectly wrinkled.
Nice.
Just like my life.
Nice.
Yes.
Who else we got in the chat before we jump into the?
We got
the
all
deployment?
kinds of people in the chat. We've got Poison, Poisson, Paul Baptiste, Spawn of the King. We've got a Gendoken, Banksy's brother.
Yeah.
Bankster.
Oh yeah. We found out who Banksy is recently. It's kind of sad and depressing.
Is that confirmed? That's
I don't know, but if it is, it's kind of
more drama. Yeah, and press that button. Press that like button. Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Hype,
right.
super chat, do the things.
Right. Nick, before we get going, should we do a threshold DAP?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, let's
All right,
hold on.
Nick.
We got to make some room here.
Here we go. We got it.
Right.
And then
I'm gonna totally knock my mic. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Tom does it much better.
Well, we're also very close, so.
We are very close. Usually I'm the short guy. I'm the Carl out of the group in the threshold. What's going on? Kai, we got some static.
Here's my mic. There we go. I told you I was gonna break it.
Oh yeah.
We're good.
We're good. All right.
Maybe we'll cut to the
Top down.
Yeah.
They're still deploying.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot on the field right now. Tzeentch is doing their stuff. Okay. So we are playing Life Cycle. Let's go to the mission. Let's do that. I think that's better. So Life Cycle. Nick, you're good at reading these.
I am. The twist for this mission is at the start of the second battle round, the underdog must use the Life Cycle ability. If there is no underdog, players roll off and the winner must use Life Cycle ability. So this is all about picking which one is going to be your primary objective. And then as the game progresses, it will rotate, as you can see in the photo. So this is a bit of the strategic part of, do you go low in points in the first round to be able to determine where the cycle is actually going to start. So just kind of preference of how you're going to do your board presence and how you're going to move throughout. Scoring is actually a little different than most. So in the first battle round, you'll get 4 points if you control 1. You'll get 2 if you have more. But this is the new part. You get 4 if you control both the Oakenbrow and the Gnarlroots. That's the left and right ones here. Only in the first battle round. After that, that goes away, so it's no longer applicable, and then you'll just score 2 points if you have the primary, and you'll score 1 point for each secondary. The secondaries are the objectives adjacent to the primary. So if it was on the blue, your secondaries would be the red and the green.
Yep, nice. Yeah. Do we have the side camera? I want to test that.
I was going to say, let's.
Kai might be blocking it. Oh, no, he's not blocking it.
Get your curly hair out of the way, Kai.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got his hair right there. Oh
yeah, so that's the
there he is.
Got.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, so that's Caleb on the left. And remind me, what's our player on the right? What's his name?
That is Zach Ryan.
Zach Ryan. Yes. Okay, Zach Ryan. Wow. So we got
not to be confused with Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach Ryan. Yeah, sure.
Yes, it's cousin actually. We confirmed this.
And so you guys are only seeing a small portion of this hall right now. This is in view. We've probably got about 40, I'd say a third, maybe, of the hall, maybe less.
Yeah, we also have it set up so that we can do some panning around from our Discord, so we'll be able to show the hall later on as we go.
And by the way, GW is streaming, but they're streaming. Kai, you're standing right there. Yeah.
Go sit down. So, chat gives Kai something to do. Come on.
GW is streaming behind us, but we don't. Kai can go show GW later.
Yeah,
I'll take a
tea, please. Yes.
But anyway, GW is streaming 40K, and they've got a lot of familiar faces here. So I've seen Eddie Eccles. I've seen I forget everyone's names, but you would recognize people. Let's put it that way. So that's been nice. Okay.
Maybe we jump over to the top.
Yeah, let's listen too. See if they're talking. Not a whole lot of talking yet. So right now what I'm seeing with Lumineth is we've got the Blade Lords on the main objective. It looks... There's just the shrine is there. Yeah, he hasn't deployed a whole lot yet. Oh, we probably should do the circles.
You're going to deal with my paintbrushing.
Yeah. So you guys can see the CPs. We're going to pop them on screen as well, but we also have our custom threshold markers there that they're going to keep on screen so that we know when they've used them. So we might have accidentally miss one every once in a while, but we'll try to keep up with that way. We're trying not to interact at all with these players if we can. And it's so loud in this room that even shouting over to them would be hard. We're quite close, but it's just a loud room. Do you want to go ahead and set a command points to 4 on both of them.
Let's do it.
Now Tzeentch is a 2-drop list. This Lumineth is a 3. It looks like, I don't know if everything's committed to the table, though it's in the bottom left-hand corner. It looks like he might still be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Enlightened on disc.
Yeah, he's setting them up.
Yep.
So we got our Argent Shard set up there. We got Kairos, the big block of Tzaangors. And remember, he's going to have to spend even more time throwing up to 3 of these units back up into Mass by Illusion, except for Kairos. Kairos is the only one in his army that can't. But there's a lot of great tricks in both of these armies. I would say Tzeentch is a little bit more processing heavy.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want to look at all the possible rune combinations, Lumineth can go there, but it's also, I think, the kind of army that can just, in our battle report, you were just doing kind of like, not to insult you at all, but smooth brain Alarith, let's just go 5+4.
Rude much.
Yeah, rude a little bit.
And one thing I think to note that we were told kind of in the meta here in the States is that there's not a lot of clocks being used.
No.
So speaking of how much time you're going to have to do, especially playing Tzeentch, you're going to have to be really cautious about how much you're spending on the clock and also for your opponent, right? Eating into your time. So when you look at Lumineth, not a whole lot of choices to be made there. But so most of the time is going to be eaten up from the Tzeentch player.
Yeah. I do think Techless is sitting in a, like, when I saw Techless for the first time in this meta, when you can't shoot anything that's around obscuring, now, granted, this is not necessarily a shooting matchup, but I just thought Techless is a sitting duck.
Yeah.
As you know, from playing Usharon, from playing a number of big things that can't be concealed. And Tzeentch is actually the best army at concealing itself because in his lore of Fate, he's got the Weird Flame Haze, where if it goes off the spell, any unit that drops down that turn creates a wholly within 12-inch bubble of non-visibility. So Kairos is one of the safest monsters in the game. Yeah, from shooting at least.
Yes. So Tristan's talking shit. Everywhere I go, Tristan.
Yeah.
There you are.
Tristan, and once again, buddy, apologies. Life has been insane, but Tristan and I did an interview after he was in the top 16 bracket of Atlanta, the World Championships, and I have dropped the ball on that. But Tristan, I love you, man, and it's nothing personal, I promise. It's just been insane. We've had a lot going on in the past time, and then this came up, and then we've got Maastricht coming up. We'll be the first GW Open.
European Open.
European Open. We are going to be, along with Tom, we're going to be reffing that.
Yeah. So supplies.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. Yes. Thanks, Kai.
Thank you, Kai.
All right. I want to listen in maybe a little bit. Yep.
All right. I think I'm going to give you the churn.
Okay.
Good luck again.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. So top of the battle round. So start of battle round. I'm going to take River turn 1.
What's River give you?
So that's going to give me. It's going to give +2 or -2 to your charge rolls if you're within 12 inches of whoever I pick.
Of which ones?
So I get to pick 2, but I get to pick a 3rd because of the trait on the Enlightener.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to pick the Blade Lords, the Fox, and we'll do Atharian. So if you're within 12 of them, -2 to charge.
Okay.
So, all right. So with that, that's my end of top turn stuff. You got anything?
Yeah.
All right. Hero phase. I'm going to cast the Scourge of Iran Beacons of Protection to start.
Okay.
This comes out on a 6, and we're going to do this from. Put her in the shrine.
Yep. Am I within 30 of you? Oh, I am on the front guy. This guy's touching.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do this from Techless.
Hey, he's coming with. He's coming with me.
So spindly. All right. So
who's casting this one?
So Techless is going to cast this.
Oh.
He's +1. Oh my.
Oh, miscast.
Miscast. What a mess up. All right. So he's going to take 1 damage.
Damage.
But he's done casting. That's rough.
Yeah.
Well, can I re-roll a miscast with the shrine?
I don't know the rules.
Let me look real quick,
for
man.
your stuff.
Sorry. Shrine Luminor. I can re-roll a casting roll for a spell. Okay. So I'm going to do that. All right, so it's going to come out on a
Can't see it.
Sorry, man.
6.
So 6 plus 1 for his guardian, so 7.
We'll try to dispel it. No, it goes off.
All right, so that's going to be ignore the first point of damage per phase for non-monsters when they're within 9 inches of a wizard. So these 3 right now.
Gotcha.
All right, and then Teclis is going to try and bring out the spell portal. Sorry, that's a 6, and it does not come out, so it fails. That's 2 for him. He is going to he's going to cast. I feel like there's so much pressure now.
It's okay.
He's going to cast he's going to try and push the Blade Lords.
Oh.
It's going to fail. That's his 3rd. And then for the last one, we'll try and cast Realm Shield. And that is also going to fail.
Oh, wow.
Teclis failing me today.
All right.
So the Enlightener is going to cast her spell. So Clarity Thought, he's going to pick the Blade Lords. It's on a 7.
Wow. Okay.
Can't reroll that one. She's going to take 2 damage.
2. Okay.
But she is within 12 to him, so she's going to ignore 1.
Okay.
But the ward was not up. So, and she's not within the Blade Lord, so she's going to take 1. She's done. And the twins are going to try and cast their command point spell. So this is going to be on an 8. It's also going to fail.
Okay.
Dice are not with
That's
me today.
not rolling there anymore.
I know, right?
Holy crud.
That's awful. And that's going to be it for my casting, man. I'm going to fail everything, it feels.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do Kairos's. We're going to cast a spell through the back guy here using Kairos's ability. We'll make it an auto 9.
Okay.
If when a unit gets set up, all units are invisible unless you're within 12 inches of them.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to pick up the caster here, right there.
Okay.
I'll place a spawn. Make sure everything's wholly within 12. So everything's wholly within 12 there, and wholly within 12 there. And I'm gonna pick up my caster, my smoke and mirrors. So now my little guy cannot do smoke and mirrors again in the next turn.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
All right. So that's hero movement phase. We are just going to...
Nick, let's talk. Let's talk about it.
All right.
So, for those that don't know, Teclis is not the mega caster he once was.
Right.
So we just saw that Zach ended up failing a large number of his spells.
Got a miscast in there as well.
Yeah, and Teclis has +1 to cast. He also has once per hero phase, or his hero phase, choose either to take a wizard that's within range and reduce their power level, or that he gets basically an auto cast. But it's only 1, still a 4-level caster, but and then with a +1. So Teclis is not pumping out the spells like you might be used to from back in the day. And this was a particularly bad instance here of casting. Now, Daryl, our buddy back in the Netherlands, said he couldn't pick those units for River Rune since Eltharion isn't in range for the heroic trait, which was the I forget what the name of it was again, but the I got it right here. That was Acolyte of the Runes, because you have to be wholly within 12 of the bearer. So he couldn't have taken it anyway. But we are not going to correct anything. We are intentionally choosing. We have a different philosophy on this tournament. So we just let them play, and we're gonna every once in a blue moon ask for updates on points if we miss something.
Yeah, it's important because we are not actually formally TOs for this event. We're just doing the commentary.
Yes.
So it's not our place to do that.
Yep. So Yeah, and for those that have watched any of the 24 other ones that I've done live commentary for, we are TOs at our own tournaments. And so, especially if we've got some people that are playing egregiously with something, I try to get in there and fix it so that we have the best, most honest game that we could have. Because it's really hard keeping everyone's rules in. Even Caleb just said, I don't know if you get a reroll on your miscast on the shrine, because it's not everyone's job to keep 25 different books worth of armies in their head at all times. Takes two to tango. And this is something we've also seen in some of our tournaments, is that if someone doesn't catch something on the other side too, that's also on them.
Yeah.
So, in this particular case, for the people making that comment that he couldn't have used it, that's also for the other player to pick up on.
Indeed, yes.
So, I think Caleb's thinking about moving. I think Zach is done. Lumineth's done.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
Jump in.
Let's go ahead and redeploy.
Okay.
Going to redeploy this blue squad here. They're going to move 3 inches. You're within 12, so you can shoot them technically.
Okay. Oh, do I have to be within 12 of them to shoot them?
You have to be within 12 to shoot.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, you good?
Yep.
All right, shooting. Everett is going to shoot him. There's going to be 4, or not Severett, sorry, the wind spirit. Make sure to say it right. All right, so this is for 2s and 3s. We're just cutting it real close, aren't we?
Goes through.
Just 1. All right, and that is going to be 2 damage. Are they monsters?
No.
Okay.
Just 2 damage.
2 damage.
6 up ward save. Fail both.
All right.
Dice straight on the table, so
Oh, so you like it on table? Okay.
they want to see the dice.
All the 1s and 2s I'm rolling.
All right.
I mean, come on, like, wind mage or the wind spirit's going to try and move here. I'll just roll on the table for him. So he's going to get 2 inches.
Cool.
Back there. And then we'll try and roll strike last on your guys. And they're going to get strikes last. And that is for just the rest of the turn.
Gotcha.
So, but that is going to be...
I gotta do my movement for these guys.
Okay.
Forgot I gotta move this thing. I'll just move it back here. Oh, sorry. Something like that.
So this actually is technically a take back. The Argent Shard moves in the hero phase. He did say sorry that he forgot it because they moved on to the shooting phase before he remembered to do it. So that's, again, one of those things that 2 players have to be on the same page about. But the Argent Shards do move in his part of the enemy's movement phase in this case. So
I get 2 brims.
Rock on, dude. All right, so end of turn. I don't have any end of turn stuff, so go ahead and do your, or was that your end of turn
That was
stuff?
my end of turn.
Okay, so I'm going to score I control at least 1, so 4. Control more, so 6. And that's going to be it, because there's no primary yet.
Okay. All right. I go. Let's think for a second. I want to do that. 5 up board save. Get 3 dudes on there.
So Nick, these guys are both playing Master and Restless, and Restless has taken objective. So that's
What is their saves?
Are there 4 up?
that's something to consider for having put the Fox on there in the first place.
Right.
But Caleb probably also wants to choose where the objective is starting for life cycle. So maybe he knew that he probably wasn't going to go for that this turn. Sure. So we'll see. Because that would put him way up.
Yeah.
I got to get better about not just shouting out people's names. Caleb is the Tzeentch player, and Zach is Lumineth. Sure. But once you start getting some recognizable people out there, I just think of them as the thing. But not everyone at home knows, and you can't even see the people, so it's hard.
Yeah.
And for Master, we're also looking at killing a hero. Yeah. The Fox is not a hero, so he's not Severus. So he's going to be getting close.
We're going to cast the 5 dice mortal wound spell from Kairos through the portal onto him.
Okay.
Goes off on the 11 because it's match close to highest.
All right, well, try and unbind to attack list.
Yeah. 5 dice. Looking for force onto him.
Okay.
I have a cock dice right here, so I'm going to reroll that one. So that's 4 mortals.
All right, try and ward him. 5 up. Dice are not on my side today.
Okay. So that's one of his. We'll put a 5 up ward save on this unit right here. Miscast from Kairos, so he's going to take D3 mortals. He takes 2. 5 up ward saves. Fail both. And I'm going to get a fate point because I miscast.
All right.
For the people back home, we're keeping
And I'll
track
put my fate points near the...
Yeah, he's doing that there.
Oh.
But we're keeping track of it in army points. So you see it says 1 now.
So that's done. They don't have a ward save. We're going to place this guy within 6 back here. Let's go ahead and from the back unit here, cast the book. At the 3. So I'm going to try to dispel it. Oh, actually, let me read the rules real quick because I wonder if I can dispel a spell he cast. I don't know off the top of my head. Yes, okay, let's try to spell he cast. That's a 3. And that's a 7, so that goes off, so it's a fate point, go to 2. So the book does not come out, and I get a fate point.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so he's done. Kairos done, so we just have the Curseling. The Curseling is going to try to cast... let's try to cast the Sigil as a 6, so it's from him.
I'll do attack list.
You stop it, so I get a fate point.
Here, remember to roll on the map.
Yeah. He has one more.
You like trying to stay away from the model.
I get it, right? Let's go ahead and do Simulacrum with Curseling. It's a 3 plus a 1, it's a 4, goes to 5, does not go off. We're rolling this together.
We are.
We're rolling
we are
it
in
together.
Team magic, just no magic.
All right, so he fell, he went up. Already did the uppy downy. Uppy downy goes over here on this guy now.
Okay.
So Spawn now can do his thing. Do I want to heal? No, not yet. Not yet. All right, we're going. I'm done with my hero face.
All right, I'm gonna try and rally Severeth. And I'll get 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna double check.
Take whatever I can get. And then I will try magical intervention as well.
Okay.
We're gonna try and bring out the spell portal again.
All right.
With Techless. 5, that is a 6. That does knock off.
Okay. I got Paul.
All right, Nick. So a couple things here.
Yeah.
First off, the comment about you can't unbind your own spell. This Madigan has confirmed that rules as written.
Yeah.
We need an FAQ for it. That the way it works is even if you fail your own spell, or like you didn't, it wasn't a successful cast, you get to do it. That's just Madigan says that's exactly how it is. So it needs an FAQ if that's not the intention. It's not intuitive. It's not how it feels like it should be. We had Rania, also a well-known player, on one of our streams recently, and Rania, she also did the exact same thing because you're aware of the loopholes.
Yeah, you know, and I also don't think that's the intention, maybe.
No.
But it just feels unnatural. But like that is rules is written, so that's the way it works for now until they change it.
Yep. And yes, the Magister can, in fact, dispel unbind their own spell. But anyway, we are up to 3 fate points already, which is kind of crazy. And
Really this is all rolling.
this is a good matchup for getting fate points because the Lumineth's got enough unbinding to give him a couple extras here. Other ways you get fate points are killing the Argent Shards, taking an objective, but you wouldn't get that one until like if one of the Tzeentch players' objectives gets taken. We've also got the miscasting, unbinding, and the last one. I'm forgetting. Oh, but losing priority. By the way, the very first roll doesn't count because it's not officially defined as a priority roll. And if you tie, it also doesn't count as losing the priority. It's just the person who went first last round gets to choose. So those are the 2 exceptions. You have to lose the priority in the normal way and from rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And we could see a really aggressive move in from the Tzeentch side. So we're going to look to score Restless, taking over from the Huracan. And also it looks like we're going to go for the round 1 extra.
Well, he counts as 5 on the objectives, so he's not going to take it over.
How many does he have? 3?
He's only got 3 or 4, but they don't have a banner in blue.
But we might have a charge coming in if he does a breathe.
Sure,
so things like that,
But it's not an auto take.
No, for
but
sure
he
not.
is definitely taking the right one, which is not controlled by the Lumineth player. So no Restless on that.
But if the Lumineth player doesn't back off or the charge gets in, there's a potential of getting Restless and the extra 4 points in the start for controlling the 2 sides.
Yeah.
So leaning into, I don't care which side you put it on. I'm just going to have both.
Yeah. Yep.
Which makes sense with the amount of bodies that Lumineth has. They have the punching power, but they don't necessarily have the model or the control score count to be able to keep up.
So Nick, I want to comment a little bit about the amazing terrain we have seen at this tournament. This is a great example. It's just some of the best terrain I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really well done, painted wise. So I know Hank does it all himself. He was saying so. He's just got a massive warehouse that he's just cranking this stuff out. But maybe we'll swap out the terrain. There's a Fire Slayers one that we were both losing our mind over.
There is in the teams event. There's one team of 4 doubles players that are bringing only Fire Slayers.
Yeah.
So they can't bring any duplicate War Skulls, which is exciting.
Yes.
And so there's a only Fire Slayers themed with a giant magmic battle forge. Hey James, and we're going to see if we can get them on there for the last 2 days of our streaming, and then put that terrain piece on there. It'll be very thematic, and it fits very well for what we're going for that tournament. Trying to think about any other interesting bits and bobs that just happened. I don't think anything's in Masked by Illusion. Oh no, that's not correct. He took the Tzaangors up, and now he's got mutants and mad things
down right now.
And remember, he's getting +3 to charge right now if he wants to trade in those fate points. You can also use them once per turn as a reaction for a caster, once per turn for each caster to bump your spells because reactions can't be used multiple times by the same unit in the same phase. That's something that I think a lot of people will accidentally play wrong. You've also got adding to charges, but only in your turn. But now this 9-inch that he's setting up for is going to become a 6-inch charge if he throws all 3 at it. And he's going to have removing damage points after wards from your damage pool. Let's listen in.
That's what I have for my movement.
All right. I'm going to try and redeploy Wind Spirit.
2. Yeah. All right. We do have some shoot sting.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's do 14 shots.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so I need 4s. 6s are good for me.
Okay.
I have 1 good. I have 1 cock dice. Misses. All right, and then 4s again. 3. Oh, 4 for the 1/6.
All right. What's rend?
Nothing.
Nothing. 4, you said?
Yeah.
We got a 4 up. I'm going to save 2.
Yep.
How many damage each?
Just 1.
5 up board. So close. So he'll take 2 more.
How many does he have?
He's got 10.
So he has 6
Or no,
left.
he's got 8. Sorry.
So 4 left.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and I have no more shooting because he's too far away. Well, I think he has 18. No, he's too far. Oh, I forgot to move that again. Whatever. Too many rules to keep track of.
I know, right?
Range 6.5, so 6. So let's go ahead and roll it.
What are you doing right now?
Charging.
I'm going to counter shoot.
Oh yeah. You can retreat and counter shoot with him.
So if he does damage, then he can roll to move.
Okay, but can you?
It's different phase, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't redeploy and shoot unless your rules say you
yeah,
can.
because it's a.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
No.
Thanks for
I didn't know
catching
you
it.
had a special rule.
No, they used to have the run, shoot, charge stuff.
Gotcha. 9.
All right. Yeah, I suppose then I should just save it to shoot because he gets the same roll as the
Yeah.
redeploy anyways. Learning.
So Nick, we're going aggressive here.
Yeah.
Going for max points on this turn, plus a battle tactic.
Indeed.
So that'll be a 15-point turn if I'm not mistaken. The Spirit of the Wind, even if he killed it, is not unlike Severeth, is not a hero, so it doesn't give him master. But yeah, it's an aggressive beginning.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't care if the other guy Zach gets to set the.
He's full sending it, and putting him on the back foot already.
All right. Do I want him to come help, or do they kill? What's their damage profile in melee?
Just 1 each.
They're 1 each. What's your save?
Just 6 up.
All right. I don't have any charge stuff. So.
Okay. All right, 6-inch.
So the debating there was to whether or not Eltharian's going to teleport into, as he said, come lend a hand.
Yeah.
And Lumineth chose not to.
Yep. Interesting choice. I think looking into the next turn, that's kind of if you don't win Bryo and Tzeentch says I'm going to take a double, then you're also going to lose Eltharian. So it is a gamble, but it could have potentially stopped a lot of points coming in if Eltharian goes in and wipes that unit. So we'll see how it plays out.
And hey, shout out to Marco from Team Slovenia. I played with last year at Worlds. Great to see you. I just saw him in Ormolsh for a great tournament. Yeah,
So,
this is
all out.
We're combat phase now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am. We're here to roll dice, right? I'm gonna bring Altharian.
Okay.
You probably want me to, but
So again, that's after the pile-in, so technically it's late, but you know that's up for them to decide. And it doesn't change a whole. It might have changed his pile-in. To be fair,
why not?
but the pile-in's before these
Run into
things.
this wind spirit.
Yeah, no problem. 1, 2, 3,
And we'll all out defense him.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll this twice.
Hopefully, he can live.
So 3s. Fours. So far, we got 4, 8 so far.
Okay.
Do it one more time. No, so 3, 3, 3, 3. 10, 12, 14, 15.
Okay, Nick. So one thing I want to mention here is that blues don't come back as they die anymore. They come back at the end of the turn, but you still have to have at least one in the unit to do that.
Yeah.
So the question is what's his name, Altharian, going to be able to wipe the whole unit?
Yeah.
I think he definitely can.
He definitely can. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Board him. Five up. Nope. So he is living on 1.
Living on 1. Shenanigans.
It's okay. Now he's tied up though, and I can't retreat him. So got him. The Altharian swing.
The scary one.
The scary one. So we'll do Fang Sword first. See if I can actually roll. If these ones keep happening, it's not going to matter. So this is going to be Fang Sword, 2s and 3s, crit 2 hits.
It's unfortunate.
So 3 at 3 Ren.
Is it 9 damage?
There's 9 damage.
All right, so 6 up ward save. I passed 1. I got 1 cock dice right there, so I'm going to re-roll this
Roll
one
it again,
dice.
man.
The 1, so I got 8.
Okay, and then we'll do a Selenari Blade. 2s and 3s. And that's just going to be 1, and just 1 Ren.
Goes through.
Okay, 3 damage.
3 damage. 3 more.
All right, now I'll do the Fox. So he's 2s and 4s, crit mortals. No crit. And I'm going to get 2 at no rent, I believe.
Damage.
Just damage 1.
6s. 2.
Not quite.
All right.
Didn't even get you low enough to keep it.
Yeah.
So close.
Well, I'm going to roll 13 dice at the end of the turn.
To bring him back.
Yeah. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. All right, how many brims? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So Nick, a fun thing about this is you do have to keep coherency.
Yeah.
With models that were already in the unit. And so it can turn out, we had this happen in our game where you only have 1 blue left and you summon a bunch back, but our brim left even. And then they all have to be within ½ inch of the original model. Fortunately, he got only whittled down to a small enough unit that's possible to get these 9 or whatever back. This is not how I thought that was going to play out. And now as Altharian stuck in combat unless he gets elemental pushed out.
Yes.
Or
I don't know
retreats.
that he's going to be in range.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Yeah. So kind of crazy. He can, of course, retreat and then teleport into a different engagement, or well, in any engagement where there's something going on, because it doesn't count as a charge.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. And I do hold 1, 2, and more. So that'll be a 15-point turn with Restless. All right. And then now we roll off. A 3. So you win. You win ties or you win. So I get a fate point.
Okay. I think I have to take it. I at least get something out of the box, or he dies. All right. So I'll take it. So top of battle round, I got to pick runes. So I got to pick 2 because of techless. So I'm going to do.
Oh, we have to do the circle thing, right?
Oh yes. So I pick.
So you
So I pick
get a
one,
pick.
and then it goes counterclockwise.
Correct. So which one would you like to start with?
We may as well start here.
Okay.
Take the points at the start. So then it just rotates around.
Say it again.
It's got to be side one.
Oh, okay. So right there.
Yep. Or, yeah, we're gonna go there. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. You can tell new army's not playing too much. So.
All right, so let's do. Do I get any free retreat stuff? I'm looking. Not with River. Let's go with. Okay, I see if I regret this. I'm gonna take River or a Wind for my second one with Techless. And then I'm gonna take River again.
Yep.
Which wasn't the plan, but so what that's gonna let me do. I've got 2, so I get to pick 4 units for River now. So we'll do these 2, Blade Lords, and the Twins.
Yep.
So same -2 to your charge rolls within 12, but I also have Wind Rune depicted, so I get to move each target 3 inches.
Yep.
So that will at least get me out of combat.
Nice. Lumineth Murder Lust. For those that weren't following, Techless lets you inscribe an extra rune on your battle scripture. So he inscribed it. It doesn't count as going off, but it counts as having been on your scripture when it checks for picking, what was it, River again this way. So he gets 4 units now for River.
I'm proud of myself for
with
recognizing that.
Wind also on the
want
battle
to be
scripture.
known.
Yeah, no worries. I love it.
That was not the plan, but hey,
Yeah.
that's okay. So that's going to be, and they can move 3. Everyone can move 3. Yeah.
Phil is saying hi to you, Ryan.
Hello, hello. Thanks for shouting out. And I think I saw someone else in the chat, Atlanta Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I know that's Atlanta Mac Daddy, because I am from Atlanta, where the players play.
All right. That is my top of turn stuff. Do you have any?
Not top of turn.
Okay. Hero phase. Okay, let's see if we can actually cast this time. So we will. We're going to try and push the Blade Lords from Techless. You know, I didn't even use Techless's Auto 12 last turn.
Yeah, the miscasted cluster, I guess.
So we're going to try and push them. That is a 7, which... So that'll go off.
Okay, attempt to dispel it. I got a 7 as well. So
All right. So they're going to move 5 inches. Back a little since I rotated them. All right. Techless is going to try and bring out the portals again. We'll try this. All right, so this is second cast. Hey, they'll come out on a 9.
Okay, I'll try to dispel it. I rolled a 10.
All right, we gave it a shot.
And that will give me a free cast to cast a spell for free.
Okay. We will try and cast. We'll try and cast Realm Shield again. So this is on a 7 from Techless. It's going to fail.
Okay.
And then for his last one, you're like outside of 18 for everything, aren't you? Oh, we can. All right. His last one, I'm going to just, I'm going to cast Piercing Refraction on these guys, and that's going to be on a 12.
Okay. What does that do?
It's a mortals for each, it's a dice for each unit, mortal on a 5-up.
Okay, how many more spells do you have?
That is it for Techless. I've got 2 for the twins and then 2 for the Enlightener.
Okay, it goes off.
Okay. How many do we got there?
16.
16. All right, so on 5s.
1.
1.
Okay.
Mortal.
6 up. Spell it.
It's an expensive 1 mortal.
Go.
All right, so we'll do the Enlightener. She's going to cast hers on the Blade Lords. Let me make sure they're wholly within 12. Yeah, they are. This is on a 7. That's going to be a 5, 6. She's got the wand, 7 next to Techless, so that's an 8.
Yeah, plenty. Yep. Curseling. You got it.
Okay, so they ignore no crit hits on them.
Okay.
Let's see if she can deal it out to someone else. Oh wait, yeah, it's unlimited. Yep. She's not. And for her second one, she's gonna try and cast the Beacons of Protection, the soggy ones, to the point of damage ignore. That's gonna come out on a 13.
Can't stop that.
So that's gonna be ignore the first point each phase within 9 of a hero. That's her second one. Twins are gonna try and cast their command point spell. Now I'm starting to roll. That's a 12. Or, yeah, a 12.
How many more do you have? I have 2 more dispels.
I have 2 left.
2 left of this, so I'll let that go.
Okay. I mean, this one and one more.
Oh, this one. So,
So, like, if you got to unbind them.
see if I roll double 6s.
Why not?
No. Okay.
Okay. So the first time you use a command point on a unit within 18 inches of them, it's going to cost you an extra point. That's just the first time. And then we'll try and cast. We'll try and do the beacons again, the soggy beacons. Well, yeah, let's make it. We'll try and make it 12 inches instead of 9. That's going to be a 7. You got it. All right. And then we'll try and rally the fox. That's all my casting.
Yeah.
Want to get 3 back at least.
All right. We'll cast the free one. We'll do the sigil on a 9.
All right. What's that do?
Does random stuff.
Oh, fun.
Damage, -1 to hit, no run abilities, -1 to wound,
All right.
or nothing, or heals.
With the way we've been rolling, it may be
Yeah, who
nothing.
knows what's going to be? It's a magical.
All right. So movement.
Well, you gotta dispel it or let it go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It goes off. Just gonna hit everything. Everything. And make sure 18 as well. 18 as well. All right, magically delicious. Let's see what we got. Magic dice. We're gonna pick these two. It's going to be -1 to hit for all of your stuff,
Okay.
and +1 to hit for my unit. So +1 to hit here, and -1 to hit here, here,
Everyone.
here.
Of course, Eltharion can't be affected.
I got more stuff to write. -1 to hit here. -1 to hit here.
He does get, it's only for his combat attacks.
Yeah,
though,
him too.
-1 to hit for shooting.
And him too.
All right.
I brought tokens.
So many tokens, man. I love it. All right. Movement.
Yep, move it.
Okay.
All right. So no Swippy Swappy, evidently. Yeah, Nick. All right. So we're in round 2.
Yeah.
Lumineth's on the back foot here a bit.
Hold on. We have some command point spendage going on.
Yeah. Okay. For running. So.
No, I think this is on the Tzeentch side.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's listen in then. Looks like he rallied. Yeah.
There you go. That was a good command point.
All right.
All right. So let's talk about it.
Let's.
So the primary objective is the one the Blues are standing on right now. The Fox is pretty wounded, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah.
The primary is on our screen left here.
Yes.
This one here.
The Blues are standing on. Yep. And then you don't want to use the circle?
No.
All right. All right. We got a nice circle that makes that look real pretty. Anyway, so he does have to keep in mind what's available for Master killing heroes. They both have enough heroes to be targets.
Yeah.
So if he throws Eltharion in, he needs to feel relatively secure that he's not going to die. That said, Eltharion doesn't die easily. He doesn't go swiftly into the night.
No. I think there's good potential for scoring back on the Lumineth side. So we're going to look at Restless coming in on the right here. They're going to take this objective off. There's a potential to redeploy on there, but I don't think that you would send the Blues into a unit of Blades Lords.
No.
And then on the left side, I don't see the Hurkon. Hurkon, I think he's just trying to get him back up to be more effective. So I think we're going to be a shifting to the right side of the board here, and you can see that Tzeentch is heavy on the left, but with Swippy Swap, that can change at a moment's notice. But I think that's what we're going to push. He's not going to get more, I don't think. I think the Blues got that pretty much locked down.
Well, if Eltharion comes in.
I mean, we saw him not
whiffed.
whip the whole thing.
He did whiff, yeah.
So it can be done, but I don't know if I don't know if it will exactly this time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if that's worth the risk, because if Eltharion doesn't, if he's stuck, those discs are sitting right there.
Yep.
For the Tzeentch slapback.
Yeah. So, Phil, you asked if Adepticon FAQ'd. Yes, they moved it, but just out of combat, not outside of 9. I don't know if that's going to come into play much, but we'll see if that gets FAQ'd sooner than later with the upcoming battle scroll. Also, Mackenzie, I actually never got to officially shake hands and say hello, but I did have people tell me you are one of the notable players in the community, and I remember seeing you at the World Championships. I think you were might have been there as well. But anyway, I saw you at a couple of the tournaments. I went to Discover Games and some other stuff. I think you were over there. Squeezed in a few games before the World Championships. Playing for my first time ever in the States. Nick, you ever played? You played once.
I
in the
did
States,
LVO,
right?
yeah. I played in LVO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We are Americans living in the Netherlands.
We
and
are,
We,
yes.
we don't actually play against Americans all that often. So
No, we don't.
you are my most played against American. Thank you.
It's quite an honor.
It is an honor. It goes both ways, buddy.
Oh, it sure does.
All right.
So we can see that Lumineth is starting to move up the board on the right side. I keep thinking that the obscuring in the top right has units on it.
No, that's just the removable pieces. I don't know if they tend to play in the States where if it's got a piece of like terrain, that can be removed if you're allowed to remove them, or if they're like supposed to be fixed there.
Sure.
We usually remove them in Europe,
Yes.
but yeah.
We see that retreat of the wind charger there, or not wind charger, the Huracan. So getting it back into a safe spot.
Yep.
Gonna rally that up and come back for some more shenanigans.
Yeah, I think we played this on our most recent battle report. Which will be coming out on Saturday.
Yes.
We can say what it is.
Yes, we
'cause-
can. It's already posted, so we're gonna have the new Doc versus new Sylvanas.
Yeah, we played this one as a second recording.
Yes.
Tom Makis, our buddy who isn't here, recorded one with you before that, and then the
Yes.
audio didn't work
Yeah,
out. And
the joys of film.
Yes.
So we had to refilm that.
so look out for that video. Saturday morning at 11 o'clock Central European time.
Yes.
Early in the morning here in America. That video goes live.
Yes.
Still moving some stuff around. Now, Swippy Swappy is in the hero phase, by the way. There's no other tricks that Tzeentch is going to be doing other than like a redeploy here, if he wants.
Yeah.
He's got 3 CPs, thinking about what he might want for the next turn. Those discs are fast enough to go over, get whatever they want.
I think that's the movement.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Listening for a potential redeploy here. Caleb's thinking about it. Our Tzeentch player.
How much save on these guys?
He's a 3 up save, 4 up board.
And what are their saves?
4 up.
What's their attack profile look like?
3s and 4s, 3 hits, Ren 1.
1 damage.
Make sure I'm not saying it wrong. Yep, got it right.
I'll redeploy there. So let's see what they do. 6 inches.
That's pretty big, Nick. 6-inch redeploy with the Blues.
Indeed. So we'll see what comes from that. I think that's the twins
Shard,
that I'm saying that they've moved up, and Altharian
Undoable
sitting
one?
there.
What's that?
I think I've seen on the Lumineth side we had Altharian sitting there, and that looks like the twins as well. So curious to see what would actually happen if they would send those in to try and clean up this unit.
Let's see if Caleb remembers he can move a terrain piece. Not that he needs to, but he can if he wants to. That's when this happens. I think the Enlightener's in the shrine. Yeah, so I think I'm with you. Did we catch which mode he chose for Alani Nelithor?
No, I don't.
I have a feeling it's probably the casty side, because not going full battle round.
No, you don't need that right
Decimation right now.
Unless they were really, really trying to clear this unit. I do think it was probably casting.
Yeah. So Nurgle for Life just asked OBR new battle time. Yes, and Michael Rausch, one of Team USA, who won World's teams last year, is playing them, and I am very much trying to get Michael. We already talked to him on stream at some point to see how that level of player ends up playing the new book. I personally felt like the book changed a lot away from my playstyle. I also play OBR, but maybe I can learn a thing or two by watching someone who really knows what they're doing. Let's listen in.
12-inch range, 3 attacks, 2s and 3s. So that's 1 at 2 Ren.
What is it?
2 Ren.
Oh, to where?
Into these guys.
How much damage?
2 damage.
Sixes. 2. Oh, I just took the guy that was closer to you now. This guy. Yeah.
Let's see what you get out of 12 on these guys. Yeah, you did. Okay, so no shooting. Sereth is going to shoot the manifestation.
Dude, I keep forgetting to move my shards.
Oh,
It's okay. It's twice. It's okay. I keep
wanna move
forgetting.
it? I mean,
No.
okay.
I keep forgetting to do it. I got to remember that.
Yeah, you can.
What did I
I
say?
haven't done anything.
Fine.
Nothing that's not reversible. So.
It is what it is.
All right. So 4 attacks, 2s and 3s in the manifestation.
And you're -1.
Yeah. So 2. Okay. So yes. So still. Thank you for reminding me.
Yep.
So this is 3. So we'll hit 2.
Yep.
2 Ren.
Okay. Goes through damage.
2 damage each.
4. 4.
All right.
Okay.
And then we will shoot with the twins as well. Because they don't. Does that move?
No.
Okay. I didn't know. There's the weird like one
Yeah.
that moves, but it isn't supposed to. Like.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So 3. So these 3s and 3s. So 4s and 3s. Hit 1. They're going to be 1 Ren.
To where?
The manifestation.
6 up. And the damage.
It's a D3. 2 damage.
1 saves.
There's only 1 that went through, so you save it.
Okay.
Oh, those are your ward saves?
Ward saves,
Okay.
yeah.
And then Teclis will shoot into it as well. With his 1 shot, 2s and 2s. 3s and 2s. So that is 1 at 2 Ren.
I think it goes through. I think it's a 5-up save.
D3. So 6 damage.
Kills him.
All right. Kill that thing. Everyone else is going to be out of range. Did he do damage to that? I'm sorry. I can't remember, so we'll push on. You?
I nothing.
Okay. Charge is, well, since you moved out of my charge range.
Yeah, Nick, I actually personally think it was not the right call to take out the sigil because that was a free charge target.
Sure.
Just to move around a little bit, get some movement shenanigans going on. It might not have sent him the direction he wanted to go, but now it's gone. And granted, he could have unbanished it or banished it at some point too. It sucks, but I mean, you know, that's the upside of getting an endless spell thrown in your face.
Yeah.
So the Blade Lords are charging into the blues. Easy.
Yep. Taking that objective back and score Restless most likely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get way up there. All right, be my only charge.
Okay. He's 9 inches away if you wanted to charge.
Yeah, I don't want him to go in there by himself.
Gotcha.
You'll just tie him up, and then you've got your
Yep.
discs right there. They're probably going to make it to him anyways, but at least I can try and redeploy him later and back him up a little bit. So we'll go right into combat. You got any combat-based stuff? Okay. So Blade Lords will...
You might just have to pile this guy slightly.
Yeah, I think he's...
There you go.
All right. Make sure they're all in there. All right. So this is going to be 15. It's going to be 4s and 4s. With the -1 to hit. That's going to make a difference. They do a crit mortal, so 1 crit mortal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 at 1 rend and a crit mortal. So 5 damage total.
Gotcha. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. 1 save. Portage. Yep. All right. Only combat here. On the side of you, right there.
Probably should have brought Althari in there to help. That would have been the smart thing to do.
And then let's see how many are within 6. So all of them are within 6. I'm just going to shove them straight
Yeah, go
forward.
for it, man.
So lost 2, so that's 18 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, this is 13.
Okay.
My hands are getting too small. So force. Force again. So 2, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I have 5 more. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Force. And force. All right, so give me 4.
So Nick, the crazy thing is, when Zach, the Lumineth player, ended up choosing the primary to be over where the blues are on the left side of the screen, I think he was expecting he was going to get into combat.
Yeah.
And that's not happening.
No, I think with the redeploy, he kind of
Yeah.
pulled back, and I think he was going to picture sending Altharian in to double down and maybe send the twins in, and then take that objective. But yeah,
So no primary on this one. It's looking like a Restless plus hold 1, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 11. No, sorry, 4, 9 points.
Yep.
I think that's all we're getting this turn.
Yeah.
Because that's with 1 inch. I believe it gets set up. They're all within 1 inch of that guide. All right. And then over here, 4, 8, 9. So 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 4, 3s.
These are just a tar pit, man.
Yeah. 3, 6, 7, 8. 4.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Maybe we should just.
I want them to just put them right here.
All within an inch.
Good call, Hugo. It's 1 more point for a secondary. I was forgetting about that.
I control 1. I don't control more. I don't control primary.
You do control a secondary.
1
That's
secondary.
The point.
And
5.
then, yep, and then I'm going to get the first of Restless Energy because I took that from you.
Yes.
So
So
5.
Restless for you. That's 5 plus another 6. So that's 11 plus your 6. That's 17 running total. You did take an objective back from me, so I get a fate point.
Okay.
The 5. All right.
All right.
Because it's second round, right? So the primary, I control that one.
Yeah. So 16, 15.
Is it 16?
You guys are good.
Just try to help him out, man. Just try to help him out.
You're like, you have to play correctly. People.
16. Okay, so 16.
All right.
All right. Thank you for that. My turn. Got 1 cast there. I got
Because
2
you
casts there.
you get the 2 new armies playing each other.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I'm just trying to, it's still learning this. I haven't moved my thing in 2 turns. All right. Let's just do, you can't see because you're placed power. I can see you, though.
He's flying.
Yeah. Yeah. 18, 18 seconds. target you. So, spells uppy downy, 5 upward, 12-inch spell here, so he can do it, but he can't, so he has to do it there. All right, so let's do damage from Kairos to Techless.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, goes to a 4. It doesn't go off, but I'm going to try to dispel it with this guy back here.
Okay.
I dispelled it, so I'm going to go up to 6. And so he can't be targeted this turn by that spell. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do the damage spell directly from him to the little guy on a 12.
Well,
6 dice.
you got a bunch of casts, right? How many more you got?
He has 1, he has 1, he has 2.
Oh, I may as well try.
Yep.
Proceed, sir.
So that's only 3 mortals.
4 up. So I'm going to save 2, and he is within 9 of the wizard, so ignore 1.
Ignore, that'll be the first one ignores. Got it.
Yep, for this phase.
Gotcha. All right, so now we're going to cast the book on a 7.
Goes off.
Okay, let's cast the book. Let's go ahead and cast the same spell I did before with Kairos. It's a 13, 6.
Can't stop that.
Stop that one. I still want to hit my unit. All right, we'll do that. What's the effect of the book? It's going to be a 4, so you can't use any redeploy stuff, and I can run in charge.
Okay.
He said book, but he meant sigil.
With him, let's give them a 5 up ward save from the Curseling. Snake Eye, so I miscast, so he's going to take 2 mortals. Yeah, and I get a fate point from miscast, so go 7. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and cast. Let's do the Simulacrum from Kairos. 5 and a 1, so that's going to be 11.
By the way, Nick, the Simulacrum is real interesting right now. He's already up to 7 army points.
Yeah.
It gets +2 attacks for every fate point you have. So he's up to 2d6 plus 14 attacks with crit mortals on, I believe, 4s and 3s, -1/1.
It's spicy.
It's spicy, and he keeps just not using his fate points and getting quite a lot. So it could get pretty interesting.
All right, and then let's do the book. Do I want to do uppy downy or D3? Have some flexibility. Kind of tied you up there.
Yeah, you got control of the board, that's for sure.
Let's just do the D3 damage spell from the book onto your guy. A 4, 5. I don't think that goes off on a 5. I think it needs like a 6 or a 7. So that was it. And then he has 2. He has 2. Okay. All right, that's all I have for spells.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast Light of Truth with Techless.
What is that one?
So that's his, so essentially everyone within 18 D3 mortals. So let me roll it first. This is going to go off on a 7. So it's going to give me a 8.
6.
Oh, sorry.
It's -1. Oh, it's +1, -1?
So he gets +1 because he's within his own
Gotcha.
aura.
So it's the 7.
So it's 7.
You got it.
Cool. All right. So I'm just going to work left to right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you're just shy of this character, but you do hit Kairos.
Okay.
Okay, Nick, by the way, this is Teclis's big kind of bomb spell he does. Everything gets hit. I had to look it up, but his auto cast on a 12 is only in your hero phase. So he was reliant on getting a decent roll. And against Tzeentch, you never know, because Kairos is generating a bubble of +1 to Unbind as well. But you can't boost the Unbinds with fate points. I'm sure he might have. Well, I don't know if it's that big of a deal, difference maker here, but because Tzeentch bounces back pretty well from these mortals, these shit damage.
1 damage.
6 up. Fails.
See if your Tzaangors are with anything.
Yeah.
1.
1. Oh, this guy goes up here. I don't have a save, so 1 damage.
Okay. Do the book. 1.
Okay, 6 up. Fail, take
Pick
1.
a different die. Let's do the turkey. 1.
The turkey 1. Let's go 5 up. Fail.
What's this point for?
What's up? It's a damage.
Oh, sorry, it was on the book.
Oh, okay.
Manifestation. And then this massive horde.
So Nick, fun fact, I didn't catch whether you got Weird Flame Haze off, which is the spell that turns off visibility outside of 12, but Teclis's Mortal Wound spell does require visibility.
Okay.
So we're not going to interrupt on that, but so he's only hitting things that are within 12, if functionally. Sure.
And then I'll rally Severeth.
Who are you doing it to?
Severeth. And 3. So he's going to be down to 1.
Gotcha.
Hurricane Windmate, or Spirit of the Wind.
Go ahead.
All right. Movements.
All right. Let's put us back on for sure. So this is a very long hero phase game.
Yeah, it means a lot.
But it's how these two armies play.
Yep. I mean, they're both equally matched in like the casting and the things to do in the hero phase, so it's to be expected. But yeah, it takes a bit to get there. That's where the bulk of the game is going to be played. Not a whole lot in the combat phase, not too much in the shooting anymore. But yeah, so we're seeing that kind of moving on up, consolidating and constricting the Lumineth into their deployment zone. Remember that the primary is on that left there, so we're just locking that down with the brims and the blues, and then making a little bit of a space there. I think the discs might go in and start. There they go.
He had the objective anyway.
Yeah,
so,
he did. Yeah.
And trying to get up for Restless 2, Restless 2, he's never going to get that Teclis objective on this turn.
No, definitely not.
You need to have all 3. Maybe let's put the battle plan up on the screen real quick, just so people can see the layout. So that means all 3 of the objectives that are closer to the opponent's side would be the 3 you need for Restless 2, because you need to have any objective that's within enemy territory. So he needs the top 3 in order to get that. That's going to take a second.
Yeah, it's going to take a second with Teclis just kind of blocking all that and terrain features. But the Enlighteners can get behind it with a fly, but not this round. That's not going to happen here. But so I think the goal here is getting Masters going.
Yeah.
Because after Masters, then we have a lot of his units in position for Master 2, of having more in the neutral territory. So it's a good setup there. So I wouldn't worry too much about Restless 2 at this point.
No.
Obviously, this each player.
The other thought about that too was no, never mind.
Okay.
So yeah, what are we thinking? Usually with life cycle, what you're trying to do is set yourself up for the future. You're not just playing for the here and now. So moving your castle around is one way to do it.
Yeah.
Tzeentch has got a whole lot more body presence in this matchup. He's got that Tzaangor unit that we haven't even really talked about.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, nothing is in Masked by Illusion right now, so we're not bringing anything down.
Yeah.
Very little use of Swippy Swappy, which is surprising. Keep in mind, he doesn't have the spell lore for Fold Reality, which is the extra spell version of Swippy Swappy.
Yeah.
Let's listen in.
Spawny poo. Spawny poo. Let's go 3d6 run. I'm going to try to run around. 11, 12, 13. 4.
That's just the spawn move.
Yeah. So I think in terms of gameplay right now, I think the scoring is going to primary obviously is going to go next to the objective with Techless. But if we look at the board state in this current spot, Tzeentch has it pretty much locked down for the next rounds of scoring. The Blade Lords I don't think are going to be able to hang on for too much longer by themselves. And I think we can expect charges to come in on these two heroes, effectively locking Eltharion down for a minute until either the rune or gets a push out.
Yep.
So I think it's the wave of Tzeentch is crushing down pretty quickly, and then the Tzaangors are moving up. It's a pretty far charge, so maybe not seeing them in combat this round, but definitely in the next ones.
Well, he can push 7 on that charge.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, very true. So
And he can always tag the back end of Eltharion or the twins right now, if I'm seeing that right. And he can hit Techless. There's no question that he can literally hit Techless. Whether he gets in the objective doesn't really matter. Killing Techless would be big. Oh, he's actually moving an Argent Shard right now.
we did it. Yay.
He's doing it. I remember he's got Silver Summoner, but the only thing he can bring back is, because the Curseling has that artifact, that enhancement, is to bring back the Magister on disc. So if it dies, he might kamikaze it, and then he has something he can bring back around his shard if he wants.
Definitely.
Okay, let's listen in. Sure.
All right. Redeploy Eltharion. No, he doesn't have to
Remember, you
fight.
can't do run
Oh,
abilities.
yeah, because you've got the nice.
So it's 12-inch
Be by
shot.
himself.
Let's do, here's a 4-up save.
Yes. 4-up save and a 4-up ward right now.
Let's do half and half.
So he did go with the magical stance for Alani Elthor.
So that is
Now, is he within 1 inch?
5.
Is this obscuring or? He was.
Yes,
before it got
yeah,
off.
no. So everything on him then,
Okay.
because I can't shoot obscuring. Let's do that. So how many? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the way, Nick, we are halfway through the round already,
We are, yeah.
and we're only on the bottom of 2. These 2 armies do take a lot of time to play.
Yeah.
I hope we can get it done on time, but we started a little bit late, so I think we might give them a few extra minutes. But we only have an hour for lunch, so gotta.
We just saw that all at the fence on the
Okay,
try to
cool.
keep 'em up
Yep,
as
sure.
much as
Thank you.
possible.
Yep.
So far, we got 6 so far. Do it again. There's the 6s. There's the 6s. 4s again. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh.
Rend?
Rend, nothing. Rend poo poo.
All right, so we are going to save on 2s. With all at defense. And save all of them.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's roll his ward with it.
All right.
It goes through, but we ignore the first point because he's within the wizard.
All right.
There we
all right.
go. Finally, I spent the command point. That was worthwhile.
I get it. All right. 4.5. So 4. Make sure though. No, that's more. It's 5. 5. Let's go ahead and go to charging. 8.
So Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but Tzeentch is at -2 to charge right now because of the choice of rune.
Yep.
So even though he can throw 7 army points, or I keep calling army points, fate points in this case, at it, it's going to be a -2 to charge. But he's probably wanting to spend those on the Enlightened and just see what kind of natural charge he's rolling first. But we got the blues just and brims here coming into. I think that's what's going to be both Eltharion and the twins.
Yeah.
Just to start maybe peeling off a hero, get Master going.
Way to dice into Eltharion. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else are we seeing for charges right now?
I think the discs will probably go in. You
Yeah.
can see the way that he's being really meticulous, leaving space.
Yeah.
So I think that's a clear indication we're going to send those discs in there.
Yeah.
And then other than that, maybe we'll see an attempt from the Tzaangors to try and get on that right flank, but who knows? And then you might as well try with the Endless Spell. Why not?
Sure. The simulacrum. Yeah. Okay. obviously it can't use any of his fate points. It's just an honest warhammer.
You did.
You're going to get your hero this turn.
These are the plans. Tzeentch does have some plan. Come on.
These guys get bonuses on the charge?
Yeah.
So Nick, they can choose between +1 rend, or they can do crit auto, crit 2 hits for the riders. The discs don't get any of that stuff if they have charge, but he often goes for rend is the one that makes sense, and they have +1 damage on the charge as well.
Well, over here, 7 maybe.
Does it get there? I think it,
Yeah, that's 7.
that gets you there, man.
So get in that fun place.
So yeah, guys, for the ones paying attention, pretty much every unit in the Lumineth army has the rune on right now, so that's -2 to charge. So that wouldn't have made it, but he could have thrown two fate points in it. So it could have happened. He just would have been down 2 points.
Yeah, that's all I have.
All right, I'm out of command points still.
I'm gonna start there. He's touching, so that he'll touch too.
Yep.
Just the models are
Yeah, man.
clustered. I'm wholly within 12 of him, so we're gonna have 4 attacks each. 3, 4, 5.
Nick, that's for the Magister on disc, who, as long as he has 6 or more fate points, he's projecting a 12-inch Holy Within bubble of +1 attack for all Arcanite units in combat, but the discs don't get it, only the riders.
And I think we just saw ourselves an all-out attack here.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay. And 3s again. Cock dice here. That hits.
Uh-oh.
All right, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 -2.
Ooh, 10, 11. So 11, you said? In a three rend?
2 rend.
2 rend. All right. So it's going to be a 5 up. 11?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to save 2.
So 27 damage.
All right. Let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 10. I think, is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kills the how far? Oh, he's got health. He's on 6 so far. He's got 7 health. He's dead, but there we go.
There's Master.
Yep. See, he's not broken.
Yeah. not if I hit you with a fully buffed up 400-point block.
I probably should have jumped him into combat.
That would have been better because then it would have got him out.
Yeah, but
I thought that's what you were doing.
I just forgot. I'm learning.
I think we're both forgetting a lot.
Yeah, because he should not have been sitting there all by himself. That was
Yeah, I forgot to shoot
Goodbye,
him too.
hammer.
Like it's try to shoot him. It's forgetting to do stuff.
all right, so we're gonna go with the twins. I don't think I can pile in that without.
And Nick, someone was asking about the formation for Lumineth. He's got Warhost of Duality, so he gets to choose 2 units now to fight with.
Yes.
So he'll get the Blade Lords to fight as well.
Yeah.
Are we within 3?
If you feel like you can, you can.
I think he's within 3.
Yeah, then you're good.
Okay. These guys are just gonna come back, so it's like
Yeah,
I learned my lesson the
they're
first
still
2 times.
coming back. It's just crazy.
All right, so 5 attacks.
Yep.
So Atari first.
Yep.
So Laney was in the lead, so there's no like extra stuff for this. So
Yeah.
2s and 3s, are they any modifiers?
2s and 3s. No modifiers.
Okay. So crit auto wound. Get that.
Oh,
So many ones. So we've got 2 at 2 Ren.
So 3
sorry.
Ren.
Sorry. 1 Ren.
So is it 1 Ren or
It's 1 Ren.
it's gonna be 2 Ren because I all out attack.
Okay.
So I have a 6-up armor save. Fell them both.
2 damage each.
So 4 damage.
All right. Now we'll do
I'm
Dinar.
gonna put the damage here in case I want to use my
Okay.
fate points. I don't know yet.
So it's the 2 attacks, 3s and 4s. So 1 at 1 Ren.
So that'd be 2 Ren. So 6 up again. Fell it again.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. So I'm not gonna use my points. I'm just gonna kill.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Kill the model that's in combat with you,
All right.
and put 2 wounds on another dude. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna pick up my dice. Try to not to pick it up too.
I know I've been trying to keep it clean.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Then all of these guys here.
Oh, sorry. I get to do 2.
Oh, please, please.
Let me do my.
So, Nick, technically, if someone's being gamey about it, they have to declare it when they declare them.
Yeah.
So, again, these guys have said it multiple times. They are playing new armies and might not have gotten as many reps in as they're used to having.
Yeah.
And so it is what it is. They're kind of being flexible on both ends.
Yeah.
But technically, you do have to choose because you can choose not to.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Good sportsmanship. I like to see
Yeah.
it.
Start combat.
We're just going to try and get these guys in the same horse. Stop him from getting on the objective if he doesn't die. Coherency there. There we go. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 8, 16, 24 attacks. All right. 3s and 4s. Any modifiers?
No.
I've got some crit mortals.
Crit mortals. No.
Pretty good. Okay, better than the math that time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that you can save.
-1, right?
Just 1 run, yep.
So 6s. I passed 3, baby.
Nice.
So 4 plus 4 plus 3 will be 11.
Yep. 1 damage
This should
each.
be 1, and then 5 guys. 4, 8, 10, 11. Taking stuff out of coherency incorrectly. There we go. Tzaangors. All right. Let's go ahead and do the blues, I guess. So the blues and brims first. And this one guy, I'll just move him on the objective and then shuffle everyone else up. All right, so we have 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna roll this twice. 4s. So this goes away. 1, 2. 4s. So far 4. Let's roll it again. 4s. So 4 plus 4 equals 8.
6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Rend.
No.
Laura. That's good.
I'll take 2.
So 2, they're not within the wizard, so they don't have a ward, so you killed 1.
Okay.
Guy who's hanging out here.
All right. Fixers. Put him out. I can slide him on the objective barely. Him here. Him here. Him in that pocket. I can slide him in the pocket. I can slide him in that pocket. I can slide him in that pocket. Bridge the gap there. Slide him in that pocket. And then let's bring him up. All right, I think these three were out. So 3 out, we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I killed my champion. No! So 4s. Rolling like an all. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. But I do got some 6s. I got 5 6s. Let's bring back 5 dudes. Yep. And then 3s. All right. That's decent. So we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ren?
Just 1.
Okay, we're gonna be a 5 up. I'm gonna roll good. Okay, it's 3.
Shenanigans.
Look at that. 4, 5. So you kill 2.5 of them.
Love it.
Let's do. All right.
All right. So 6 inches. What's his attack profile?
His sword is 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, Ren 2, and Selenar is 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, Ren 2.
No.
That was Techless.
Oh, that was Techless. What is it again? So 2 attacks, 3 threes, -2, 5 attacks. Oh, the 5 attacks is pretty good.
Unless you can put 10 points of damage on him, then he's battle damage.
Yeah. I still think I want to get him stuck. I would like him not to be able to shoot and do more havoc. I can bring back stuff. So I'm going to pile him closer to him, which is now going to bring him in.
Okay. Now he can still cast in combat. Correct?
Yeah, he can still cast. It's just the shooting.
Yep.
Get him stuck in a little bit so he can't go and start bombing the rest of my army. All right, so these will be out. I'm probably going to pull them first anyways. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No. 17.
Are these guys with this too?
Yeah, they are. Just
Okay.
I'll move them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Your character?
You do the twins?
Yeah. 4s, 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 4s. Sometimes it's better to pick up the hits when the misses are so much more. 4s again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. I've got a 4 up save. So 3 are going to go through. So you
Okay.
said 1 damage each?
Yep.
So since Eleni isn't in the leash, we got 4 upward. So I'm going to save 2 more, and then
You
ignore a point.
shenanigans. All right, it's cool.
I'll take it. You're beating me, so it makes it so you beat me by less.
There you go.
So I guess Techless left, right? Since you brought him in.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna.
3s on 3s for the first one.
First one, 3s on 3s. Okay. So that's a 1 at 2 Ren.
Goes through.
1 damage.
Go to the next one.
All right. Talons. Okay, maybe we can do
I'm
some.
gonna roll all my ward saves together.
Okay, maybe we can do some damage here. So this is 3s and 3s. So we're going to go 2 at 2 rounds.
Goes through for 6 more damage.
Yep.
So 7 damage total. 6s, past 1 for 6. 1. Just take all these.
Okay.
Okay. All right, end of turn. We got 5, 10, 15, so 5 dice. 3s. I'm bringing back 3 guys. 1, 2, 3. And then over here, I have 5, 8. Says 12 dice. 5, 10, 12. 3s. 1s. 4. Just make it to where you can't move really easily. Yep. That's all I have.
Okay, I do have end of turn for the twins.
Yep.
So they slate a model, so they get to.
Oh, that's right. You do have a teleporting thing.
So they.
Learning rules.
All right. We're gonna bring them back here. So end of phase. So that is not a unit right now, correct?
Yes. It's still a movement endless spell.
Okay, but for now it's not for the 9 inches. Or
I don't know how that works. Do endless spells that move stop you from deploying with the 9 inches? Yeah, it does. Yes, you got to stay off the objective.
darn. Does this move?
No, that actually it does. This moves.
Oh yeah, that's the one with
That's the one where people were cheating and putting it in combat. Well, I would say.
Well,
cheating.
I guess it's not cheating
Bad
yet.
word.
That's
Okay, Nick. So maybe we should talk about the points we think are going to happen here.
Yeah.
What do we got?
I think that we're going to see a 15-point turn. Or not point, because it doesn't have a little secondary spots. But they're going to count it outright.
So I do hold the primary. I do hold more. I do hold a secondary. What's that score me up at?
so you've got control 1, control more, control primary. So that's 4, 5, 6. That's 8. And how many secondaries?
1.
So 9 points.
9 points.
You killed a hero.
Hero, baby. So that's another 5, so 29.
Yep, 29, 16. You don't hold 9. So round 3.
Round 3. Dice roll. I rolled a 6.
Oh boy.
You rolled a 1. So now I'm on. I'll still have 2 turns to score those.
We might hit time too. It is it's about 11.
Okay.
So let it factor in.
I'll just take it, I guess. So casting Kairos onto tech list. Let's do the spell. 13.
Yours.
4s. Give me 5.
There's a 5 up, so he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
He is a monster, so he does not ignore
Okay.
points.
Kairos, let's do the 5 up board save on the Tzaangors. It goes off in a 7.
Try and unbind that. So it doesn't go off.
It goes off. They'll have a 5 up board save with -1 a hit. Let's go ahead and do the sigil ability. 5 or 3. Let's do the 5 for +1 a hit, -1 a hit. So +1 a hit for them, -1 a hit for you. And then +1 a hit for these guys as well. Let's go ahead with Kairos to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I got to declare a rune.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sorry. It's I already picked. It's going to be the mountain.
Oh, place of power 2. Oh, damage. So he's going to take Immortal. He's going to take Immortal. Oh, I saved it. He's taking Immortal. He's taking Immortal. They're taking Immortal. The 3. And he's taking Immortal. Let's get rid of a guy. And then where's your place powers?
My place of power.
Oh, place power here too?
Right.
So I take Immortal here.
I take some, right?
Yep.
Here's roll for Blade Lords.
Yep.
You take 2.
Immortal there. All right, cool.
So it's the ward is going to go on the twins and Teclis because you're going to kill them. So they're going to have 5-up ward. Teclis they both already do, but they're going to be -1 to wound for both of them.
Gotcha.
Probably not the right thing to do, but that's okay.
Okay. Let's go to do the damage spell. Well, do his auto 9 -1 armor save on Teclis.
Hit a 9.
Yeah. -1 armor. Okay. His last spell will go through the portal, do damage there on a 7. Stopped it.
Stop that one.
8. His spell will do uppy dowdy, and we'll try to dispel it. I dispelled it on a 10, so I get a fate point at a 9. And then we'll do the book for uppy downy with the spawn. Goes off on a 11. So he's going to go in the warp. To finish that off, we're going to then take the spawn out of the warp, replace this unit. Right here, pick this unit up. Okay, these are dead, these are alive. This is dead. Okay.
I've been forgetting to re-roll my failed cast.
Yeah. Command point. Let's go ahead and heal the Curseling. 2, taking down a 1. And that's it.
All right. We'll try and magical intervention Teclis, the Light of Truth. There we go.
Boom. Which one are we doing?
What?
Which one are we doing?
The Light of Truth. So this is the mortals.
Okay.
So we'll start working our way around. So 2. Tzaangors. 3. Manifestation. 2.
6s. 1.
We've got these guys. 3.
6s. 3. Let's do 2 Brims and third Brim.
Now they've got to see him. I don't think he can see that hero there.
Now place power.
Yeah. But the book.
The book.
Yep. 3.
3. Pass 1 for 2.
He flies, right?
Yeah.
Turkey. 2.
5 up. 2. Go to 5.
Let's do discs.
2.
The discs.
Kills a dude.
And I don't know if we've got. Is that a hero?
Yeah.
Back there. We got the hero, so we'll do 1.
All right. Now we're going into movement.
All right, Nick, let's talk about it. I'm going to put us on screen again.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so double turn means he's not getting any secondaries, no battle tactics. But we talked about it a little bit. Tell us what you mentioned here. Why this was a smart double turn.
Yeah, I think right now he's got everything tied down that he needs to. So Teclis isn't redeploying. He's not doing anything on the right flank. The Blade Lords, they're basically gone, and then the bodies that he has on the Tzaangors, he'll be able to take them. So I would expect that the Simulacrum is either going to double back. I don't think that's a little too far for the twins, but to just go straight into Teclis. We've got the discs going into Teclis. So with that scoring, there goes the Simulacrum. He's going to lift Teclis in this turn, and then potentially lifting the right flank. So there's not a whole lot of options left for Lumineth to get a lot going here. So I think it was the right play for the double, try to really just push the advantage. And then at that point, you've basically locked it down in points. There's teleport shenanigans from Lumineth that they could potentially do, but it's not going to be enough to take the game. So I think this kind of locks down his victory.
Do you think he can get the northern Lumineth objective right now? Because even if he kills Teclis, the Spirit of the Wind counts as 5, and then the guy in the Shrine, the Enlightener, counts as 2.
It depends on the charge from the blues, because he's going to bring more back. So then he can just keep putting more onto the objective without the positioning matters, I think. And then if he lifts Teclis, there's a huge gap there.
Yeah.
So I think there's that potential to just swarm that board a little bit. So could be.
Yeah. No powering through though, so no extra movement.
Exactly.
So I mean, how much does he actually need those extra 2 points?
Well, we're also dropping behind a little bit, so yeah, so another charge there. So I think it's very doable depending on
What am I missing here?
He's dropping the brims behind.
Oh, for mutants and mad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so another charge. So we're locking down a lot of it.
Sure. Yeah. He could add a bunch of charge dice.
Yeah.
But yeah, and which rune did the chat catch? We missed it, I think. Which 2 units got maybe 3 units if the artifact was used for the 5+
I
ward.
didn't catch the Rune of the Mountain units.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But
Texas doesn't need it, right? He's got a 5.
no. So then in process of elimination, we've got the Blade Lords probably.
Yeah.
And then the only other one is maybe in the Shrine or the Twins. But
Yeah,
Twins are not going to see that action right now. So it's probably
I don't know if he switched the twins mode there. I think they're on a better ward anyway.
They also have the rune, so they can apply it to themselves.
Sure.
I think. I don't remember the exact wording, if it's other or them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sure. Let's listen in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Rolls twice. Force. 6s are good. Force. So far we have 8. Do it again. Force. 8, 9, 10, 13.
Ren?
Nothing.
Nothing. Four up. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1 damage each.
Yeah.
5 up ward. Ward 2 of them.
Yep.
He is a monster, so he doesn't get to ignore. So 4 damage.
Okay. D6 shots. 3s on 4s. Techless. 3s.
He is minus. Oh, never mind. 4 in combat with
4s.
him.
Nothing. And then D6 from the Curseling. 2. 3s. Nothing. All right. That's all I have for shooting.
All right. I'm going to counter shoot the fox into the.
It's the closest unit.
Oh, it is. Who is closest?
9 inches or this unit.
Oh, these guys. Yep.
You're right.
They're both at 9. So let's go into these guys. Go into the +1s.
Okay.
These are 2s and 3s. One.
Damage. 2.
Yep. 2 Ren, 2 damage.
6s. Pass 1. Fell 1. Go blue.
All right. Let's try and give him strikes last.
Yep.
They get it. Yep. So they're strike last.
Yep.
And let's move him. He's going to move D6. He's going to move 5, and then I have I have 1 of the wind on there, so he's going to get an extra 2-inch move. So he's going to move 7.
Yep.
We can at least not get charged. There we go.
And then my charge with little dudes there is 7. Charge with the spell. 4 gets him in. Charge with the blues. 9 inches. Nope. Still in there. 7. Charge with the spawn. 10. Yep. And that's all I have for charges.
Okay, I'm not going to countercharge.
Hit my unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. All out attack. -1. It'd be -3 rend on this.
All in attack looks?
Yep.
All defense him.
Yep.
And you are -1 to wound to him.
Okay, force. 2, 3, 4. Give me 5 -3.
You said 5?
Yeah.
All right, so -3, so he's going to be on a 6-up.
Hey, so 9 damage.
5.
Oh, I didn't need to spend a command point. I was +1 hit from the
Oh, yeah,
spell.
yeah. 5 up. My ward
3.
3, so he'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be 6.
6.
On 6.
Plus, how many did you have before?
4
4 from
4.
the
So
three.
he's 10. So he's battle damaged.
Yep.
4 now.
Next one, 3s. Followed by 4s. One more at Ren 2.
4 Ren 2.
Yep.
Does the all defense? Is it the new?
This
attack?
is this.
Do I
It's
still
just -1 to your armor save because you're +1.
so it'll be 5.
It was just 1. So I'll
It's
roll.
still nothing. No, it's still nothing.
3?
Sorry. 3 damage.
Yeah.
Ward 1, take 2 more. So he's on 12. I'm going to put it on the backside here since that dice is. I want to bump your guys. All right. And let's see, who do we still got in combat here? Let's do the Techless into manifestation.
Yep.
What's its health? Sorry,
It's 3 on him.
he's got 3. What's he total?
8. Has 5 left.
Yeah, we're gonna go with manifestation because that hits pretty hard, doesn't it? If I remember,
What's up?
it hits pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's gonna
Yeah.
hit a lot. You want to kill that.
Yep. All right, so we'll start with the sword. Give me 3s on 3s.
So -1 to hit. But you hit
Go
both.
4s on 3s. Thanks for keeping me honest. So that's 2 at 2 Ren.
Goes through.
It's going to be 6 damage.
6 damage. Got your damage points here.
And then his talons, so he's damaged, only 3 attacks. So this is 4s on 3s. Normally 3s on 3s. And one more, 2 Ren, 3 damage. So 9 damage total for
9
him.
damage total. All right, 6 ups. I'm wondering how many of my points am I going to try to use?
Oh, I've been wondering what those things have been sitting there for.
6. So I have 8,
You keep them alive?
possibly. So 6. I have 5 left, so I'd have to spend 4. Let's do it. Let's spend 4.
All right. Techless, you got to get a run. And then Blade Lords.
Hold on, before I even... Does he count as each unit to use fate points? He does not. Okay, I can't do that, so he dies.
Okay.
I mean, because I know manifestations count as certain things at certain times. Go back to 9.
They're like, don't ask us about the rules, and we're
Well,
like,
I don't want to cheat, like, you know.
But I do get to fight with another
please.
one. So Blade Lords are going to the Tzaangors. So there's going to be 12. 3s on 4s. Are they minus? They are
No,
not.
no, no,
There's
no
that
negatives.
manifestation that you'll put out. So 3s on 4s. Crit Mortal.
9 fate points.
You have 9. From dispelling.
So you got
No.
3 at 1 rend, or 1 rend, and then 1 Crit Mortal.
3 at 1 rend.
Yep.
So 6s. Spell them, and then so 2 guys die.
All right. You?
I guess my spawn go up there. 2d6 hits. 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5s. 2 hit. We'll bring 2 more. 4s. 1. No rend.
Who is that into? Sorry.
You're techless.
1 and no rend?
Yeah, 1 no
4
rend.
up. 5 up.
Oh, come on, spawn. You got this. They're missing 3 guys from the back. 1, 2. 3 guys back here. Can't swing, so I'm just going to bring them up, but they can't swing. So we got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm plus going to hit, so 3s. And followed by 4s. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Rend?
No, Ren 1.
Rend 1?
The other one was Ren 1 too, I forgot, but it's okay.
5 up. I warded it. I didn't get it with the save. Oh man. Yeah, I think you're gonna get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's dead.
Yep.
You had a good run, buddy. Not really. At the beginning, you were awful.
Yeah, in the beginning, we both rolled
Just
like, well, you
nothing
were
but-
rolling, I think, even worse, but.
Precarious Magnus here.
Oh, they have Shield of Fate. It's turn. And then my other squad. 3-inch pile-in. Take these 3.
So Nick, I just want to check in on this real quick.
Yeah.
For the clarity, it wasn't actually Ren 3. It was Ren 2 because they chose extra 1, and the Curseling put -1, which is why the spawn was supposed to get an extra quote unquote rend. It was just -1 save to Techless.
Yes.
So it was functionally -3.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so here's we'll do all out attack. So 3s. And then 6s, I got 1, 2, 3. Let's bring 3 back. And then let's do 3s again. All right, so we got 3, 7, 8, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 -1. Whew.
To be 5 up. I think you got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Got 4 up. You got him.
Good.
Lifted.
So a 9-point turn, no tactics, since it went back to back. 9, 8. A 9-point turn, 38. Hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Oh, never
You
mind.
didn't get in on that one. You
We're
gotta control
racing.
1 more pour and then
So-
2 secondaries, right?
I only have 1 secondary. Oh, no, 2. That's right.
You still hold that one.
So what is it again?
You're gonna control 1, so 4 more, 2, and then secondaries for another 2. So 37?
What was it?
37, does that sound right?
37's right. All right, and then you're good.
All right, man.
Place the power first because I forgot to do that last round and I did damage to myself.
All right.
So 3 up. Nope, doesn't go off.
All right. Not gonna decide to do with my 3 units that you got. Okay. So hero phase. Let's try and cast. We'll do beacons, the soggy beacons. That's going to be a 7.
7 as well.
Okay. That's -1. Ignore the first point for non-monsters within a wizard. So that's first cast. Second cast is going to be, I don't know. Use the rattle off the other one. We'll try and cast on the fox. Let me make sure I can. Nope, infantry. So she's going to cast on herself. Crit hit 1. On a 7, it is going to go. Clarity of thought.
What is it?
Ignore crit hits to herself.
Try to stop it. We'll make it a crit hits to herself.
Yep.
I'll just roll a regular. You got it.
Okay. We'll try the twins command point spell. Gonna go off on a 10.
Try to stop it. You got it.
Okay. And we will.
Yep. So I'll have to spend both mine to rally.
Oh, I forget the soggy lore isn't in this one. Gotta pull it up. I'm trying to be quick because I know we're running out of time.
Yeah. It's fair.
We are going to try and beam a fish. Oh, I'm obscured. I can't see it anyways. We'll try and expand the points, minus points.
What does this do?
It's beacons again, so instead of a 9-inch bubble, it goes to 12. I don't have anything to cast, so
Okay.
doesn't matter, honestly.
Then I'm a rally. Spend 2 points.
Who are you rallying?
Arrows.
Is he within 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 2. Just more health.
Yeah.
And then is this within 9 inches? Because I got a pulse.
I'm sorry?
I have to pulse with the thing. Is that within 9 inches?
Yep.
It's going to be 5 and a 1. So -1 to hit, +1 to hit.
Okay.
-1 to hit. And these are all +1 to hit.
All right. All right. Hero phase. I would like to rally him. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Full health. All right. Movement.
All right, Nick, let's talk a little bit.
Let's do it.
We are pretty certain that that blue unit that's close to the top objective was forgotten about to bring back some models, because we think with coherency rules, you could have put 1 toe on it, and we double checked that the Shrine Luminor is not currently standing on that northern objective.
Yeah. So it just would have bumped it up to a 10-point turn from scoring, because obviously with the double, you wouldn't be able to score your battle tactics. But it would have been a good position to be in, because again, that would have been all of your Restless, and then he's obviously got Master too.
Yeah.
So really big points. But I don't think that's anything stopping from him getting it into the next round. I think Tzeentch is definitely in the dominant position here.
Yes.
See the little one leaving the shrine. for safekeeping, but
Yeah.
and there's no CP, so we're not have to worry about a counter charge or anything like that. But right now, Lumineth can play a relatively passive game and just score some points.
You know what I'm actually surprised by is I think he rolled a 7 for those northern blues that dropped down that turn with mutants and mad things, and he could have just thrown 2 fate points at it and thrown him into the shrine, and then also taken the objective that way. Especially considering that would have helped ensure that Lumineth doesn't get that objective for their own scoring for this turn. So I don't know, but again, we only got about 45 minutes. They've admitted that they're a little rusty on some of these rules. Again, Caleb is an experienced Tzeentch player, but it's with a new book that's got a whole lot of new tricks and new things to be taking into account.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts on both of these armies, so it's very easy to miss a thing or two. But overall, I think they're doing a great job. I think at this point for Lumineth, it's just about points. You got to think how you're going to score, how you're going to get your battle tactics. So.
Yeah, something just happened. I think it might be shooting.
Let's see if see my twins are within 12 there. Can you check it for me? Yep. All right, they're going to shoot 2. So Blazing Sunbolt. Just 3s and 3s. Crit auto wound. So that's going to be 2 at 1 Ren.
6 up. Tell them both.
3, 4, 5 damage.
Pass 1, lost 4, so 10. Okay.
All right, Enlightener is going to shoot into, I guess, the disc. Maybe we can take 1 less.
Oh, I forgot to rally my guys last turn. It's okay.
What? Oh, okay. Make sure I get her profile right. So she's 3s and 3s. Is she -1 to hit? No, just the 3s and 3s. One at
who?
Into the discs.
It's -1, 5 up board save, or 5
1
up
red.
save. I'm good on a 5.
Okay. And that is going to be my shooting.
Okay, no shooting.
Okay. Charge. We're going to try and charge with the twins. Does that give me to that manifestation?
No.
Doesn't. Not out of command points. Shoot.
No.
Try and charge with Fox. How much health does he have?
6 left.
I'm not gonna go
I get to cast a spell if you're in combat with him.
Yeah. All right. Take the objective, I suppose. And I guess, man, you got me pinned here pretty good. So,
No charges.
no, I'm just gonna have to take the points, I think.
3 inch. 2 6 hits, 4 5s, and 4s. 1 it with no rend on your building.
No rend?
Yeah. I see where I made a mistake last turn.
3 up save.
I forgot to summon that unit to put guys on it. Just forgetting to do a bunch of shit.
I saved it.
Okay, that's fine. In the turn, I got to summon a bunch of crap.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot to do it last turn. 3 6. So 3 6 9 12 15 -1 14 3 6 9 10. And just a confirmation, is summoning when you place them, it's within an inch, right?
Yeah, what happens?
Half inch?
Only it's models that are already in use.
Okay, half inch. I thought it was inch. Okay, that's my fault. So half inch will get me the objective by putting 2 guys right there.
Okay.
And then I'll just place the rest of them.
Oh man, you're gonna keep me from getting any points, man. Can't even save fates here.
I should have, well, it was, I should have done that last turn.
Yeah, you should.
That would have got me the
But then you would have got
priority.
it.
Yeah, that was my fault for not doing it last turn. Fine. Okay, and then that's your go.
That's it, man.
Let me roll off. Oh, how many
Well,
points did you get? You took 1 from me, so I get a fate point to 10.
Yeah, I don't get any of the secondaries. I control 1.
For 1.
So 4
4 points.
Is that a secondary?
So 21.
Yeah. 21:37. All right. When do we need to start talking? Is it?
I don't
How
know.
long's it go?
If I win the roll off, I don't know.
I think you got it anyways. I mean,
5.
you got it.
Take it. Place of power. Goes off. So he's going to go to 8. 0, 8. Heal, heal. Do you have any wounds on you?
Oh no, I rallied them all.
Okay. Heal, heal.
Oh, I get. We're gonna do mountain again on those
Gotcha.
all 3 units.
We'll do.
Is he still -1 to hit?
Who? No. We'll rally Kairos again. 6 dice. 4s. 3 more. Taking down to 5. We'll do a pulse again. 5. So again, I could do damage this time and heal. +1 to hit. No. +1 -1 hit smarter though. Yeah, so that's gonna hit them. So +1 to hit on them is better than a pulse. And -1 to hit on you is better. And then just swarm your guys and shoot. Spells. Let's do the -1 armor spell on you on a 10.
Goes up. That's 1.
-1 armor. Let's do his let's do the D3 damage spell from the lore, the spell thing. Well, take your objective. I got that one. More neutral. I'll get this one. Okay. We'll do the D3 damage on him. He's off at a 13, so he's going to take 1 mortal.
You gonna ward it?
Yep. And you're -1 to wound, even though you warded it. I don't think that's -1 to wound. Actually, I can just take a token. -1 to wound. And then now we'll do Kairos's damage spell. 13. Rolling 10 dice.
All right. I can't. I mean, I already used my 2 unbind, so
3, 6 mortals on him.
One, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Let's do uppy down. Oh, I already did that thing. The Malacrum. 7.
I think I've already unbound twice. Who was that from?
Kairos.
I've got the Enlightener's got 2. We'll try. Okay. Goes off.
9 inches. Something like that. Spell over here. We'll do his damage spell to your character over there. On the 11.
Yep.
It's off. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Force. 3, 6 mortals on her.
She dies. Oh, well, she does have 5 up ward from the 6 from the mountain rune. So 3, and then she still has the 1 from beacons from until my next turn, so she's going to take 2.
Okay. And I think I'm done. All right. And then, do you want to cast anything?
No, I don't.
Okay. Then I guess we just have basic movements.
All right, Nick. So let's get us back on screen.
Yes, sir.
Tzeentch took a double last time around, and now they're back on the starting the turn.
Yeah.
So they can score battle text this time. It's looking like a decent like quite solid to get Restless 2.
Yeah, this is going to be a 20-point turn for sure.
Yeah.
You see the discs moving in to surround the fox.
Yep.
And then we've already got the objective on the northern objective. We have the eastern objective. So the only ones that really matter for the scoring right now are the middle and the right side, because in this round it has moved to that right.
So the left, it doesn't do anything.
Yes, but it does matter for Restless. So that's why sending that over to get all of those.
And for having more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you would have more.
Yeah,
points
sure.
for this,
That's
yeah.
fair. That's
But it is important to get the Restless one, so it maxes out on points for this turn.
Yep.
And there's really no way to deny it. There's not a trick that they could possibly do here with Kairos tiptoeing on that objective. You have a simulacrum right there as well.
Yep.
There's no way to stop that 24 turn.
No.
So
Yeah. So I think it's a foregone win here. And I'm pretty sure if I checked the pack correctly, this is just a straight up win or loss. There's no differential system, but I'd have to double check that with Paul. Yeah. Let's listen. I think they're discussing.
I mean, I guess I do have command points, so
All right. So
we will. What's our control?
one each.
Okay. Yeah, we'll redeploy. Why not? Can I get over to see if I can get to? Well, let's see. Nope, I'm not going to bother. Go ahead.
Okay, shooting.
Well, redeploy twins. How about that? For whopping 1 inch.
How many guys is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, like 24, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got the plus 1 hit because of that ability. So 3s. I'm gonna roll this twice. So 2, 5. So 4, 7, 10, 11 so far. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
17?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25.
All the dice. She is super dead. No Ren though, right?
Yeah.
5 up. She dead.
Good. And then we have shooting here. 1 shot, 3s on 4s from the guy there. 3s, 4s, nothing. And then this guy on him. 1 hit. Nope. All right, so no shootings there. Charges. Let's see if I make the mighty 9. I made 9.
Oh my gosh, you got it.
So I'll take it. And then 3 inches here. Get him in there. Might as well charge with this guy. 4 inches, get him in. Let's go ahead and cast a spell. Let's do 5 up board save. -1 to hit. On a 8. You can dispel it.
Oh, okay. Where though?
Right here.
Right here? Okay.
Going for this guy. So it goes off. And then I'm going to start with the simulacrum.
All right.
He's going to get 2d6 hits for 3 hits. But he is going to get +1 for every, or +2, so 20.
Okay. So you're -1 to wound.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, that thing hits based on the fate points, right?
10. So 23 hits. Are you a wizard? I think I'm Ren 2.
He is a wizard.
I think I'm Ren 2 if you're a wizard or something. Yeah, anti-wizard Ren 1. So Ren 2.
Okay.
4s on 3s. So -1 to wound, you said?
-1 to wound, yep.
So 4s. 6s are good for crit mortals. And then 4s again because you're -1 to wound. So 5. Well, 2 at -2.
2 at 2 Ren.
2 at 2 in.
All right. Fixed up. Okay.
So 5 total.
Let's go. Let's our 4 up board. Oh, look at that.
I'll take 1.
1 goes through. Is it just 1 damage?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. One.
Thanks, man. Cool.
And then your 2
I
units
guess
can
swing
swing.
back. So we'll do Fox first.
Yep.
That's the only one that actually matters.
So you're -2 to hit the Enlightened, which really is only -1. Or you're -1 to hit the Curseling, and you're -1 to wound.
Well, I got to attack these guys because they're on the. You said they're 1 control. They're going to
control.
deal the most damage. So we'll do our swirling shards. Maybe we can kill one of them. So 6 of these, 2s and 4s in minus. Is he -1 to hit still?
You're -2 to hit me, so -1 to hit and wound.
Okay, so this is gonna be 3s and 5s. Ouch. All right, so we get 2.
Ren 1.
2. Nope, no Ren.
4. Pass them both.
All right, and then we'll go the twins into the manifestation. So this is 3, 4, 5. So 2s and 3s. Any modifiers to them?
No.
They're all gonna go. 3s.
2.
2 at 1 Ren.
So 6 ups. Pass 1, fell 1.
2 damage.
6 up. Pass 1, fell 1.
All right. 4s and 5s, or 3s and 4s. Sorry. That's 1 more at 1 Ren.
6 up. Fell it.
1 damage.
6 up. Fell it. Go to 2. All right. My little Curseling guy, he's going to just go over and jump on the objective.
Hop on there. Yeah.
He has a couple of hits. He has 5 hits. 3s. 4 hit. Followed by 4s. 3 at -1.
You think I would have it memorized by now? 5. Nice. Save 2.
2 damage.
They both go through. What's he on right now? He's on 5, so he's going to go up to 7.
I'm all out of attack with these guys.
Yeah, so he's got 1 health left.
They're all adding. So 3s. Extra end. Actually, I don't need it. I don't need it all out attack because they got the +1 to hit thing. So 3, 6.
6.
Ren 2.
Oh boy, 6s. All 6 go through. Oh, no, I was cocked. There you go. All 6 go through.
So 18.
You got him.
Yeah.
Just hanging on. There we go. All right, man.
And then points. So it's 10 now for the hold them all.
You got
And I
everything.
got both of them, yeah. More friendly, and I control your enemy objective.
You got 1, 2,
Hero.
primary, both secondaries. You get both of your
10, yeah. That'd be 57.
57 to 21. Ouch.
That was a full boat turn. And then
All right.
your go.
My go. Well, I only got 1 guy left here, so
And it's stuck in combat,
he's
yeah.
stuck in combat. So I guess
Place power. Always like to do that. Heal 2. Go to 3.
I will try and beam a pitch the manifestation. Or yeah, the 7 does not go off.
Yeah.
And let's try the command point spell. That at least goes off.
All right. Do I roll it? I rolled 11.
Then it
You got 11 too. Yeah,
so we
you're good.
tied it up for a second there. I thought you had it. I was like, are you kidding me? All right, that's hero. I can't do it. I mean, I can't rally or anything. So.
And I can't. I'll dispel my sigil. 7, so it goes away. And I think it's command point to dispel. So command point. All right, that's it.
All right. I mean, you're gonna get everything.
And then rally. 5, 6 force. 2. Get him down to 1.
I am going to have Elithor take the lead here, since I can this turn. Shooting, I don't have shooting combat. Or sorry, or movement, I can't move. You got any movement stuff?
Movement, possibly. 9 inches.
See if you can max your points next turn and get the full.
That's kind of what I'm looking at. So I can bring up and down on the 9 next turn. He can go over there. Is it holy?
Nick, I wanted to just point out, I asked the refs about this. The point scoring system here is not a differential system. It's just flat. If you win, you get 20. If you tie, you get 10 each. That's it. And so there are tiebreakers for why you would want to talk it out and figure out the full set of scores, but we're used to a differential system where every point matters. Yeah. And so it's a little less, I guess, pressing that you're focused on that. But it's clear that Tzeentch is winning this game. Sure. So
That way. And then that's it.
That good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I can't move. I can't shoot. You got any shooting?
No.
All right. Do this fight real quick and
Yep.
let you score all your turn points. So 2s and 3s, any modifiers?
Yep.
Right? Yeah, 2s and 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4 at one end.
So 6s. Fill them all.
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, and then we're round 4, so 4 more damage per.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So 4, 8, 12, 16.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I killed something. It's a manifestation that I already killed, but
Yeah.
I killed it again.
All right.
That's it, man. I'm not going to score anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then roll off. 4,
You can keep it.
5. Okay.
Score your points.
All right. Now I'm just gonna score my points.
Yeah, just count them up.
I'm gonna fly over auto 20. Well, I gotta cast a spell. Dispel an auto 9.
I'm sorry.
Dispel an auto 9.
Where from him?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll get a score in them all now.
Okay.
So just pick them up so we can walk on. They'll fly 20.
You get there.
Yeah.
You got one that can teleport or something?
Walk on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna run. Run. It's a 5.
All right, man. Just moving.
That's 11 inches.
That thing was going out the hallway.
Yeah. $11, and then my guy's gonna walk on
Walk on, dude.
back here.
So you got that. You got that.
And then he'll just move on here. He'll move over 4 there. This guy will just fly here. And then that's a full boat again.
Full on, man. So we got
77.
77.
And then your go.
My go. All right. Let's try and zap the bird. You gonna do it on an 8?
What is it?
It's gonna be D3 mortals on an 8.
D3 rolls an 8. See if I stop it. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So I'm
Doesn't
gonna cast
happen.
the spell for free.
And then we'll try and ignore a point of damage. That'll come out.
And I rolled no. You got it?
All right.
Because I just spelled a spell for free, I get to cast the shield. Goes off on a 9.
All right.
Try to spell it.
Okay. Goes off.
And that's it. And then I'll rally the last one I have on him. Heals him up. And that's it.
I'm just trying to kill him on principle at this point. Movement. Just want to scoot him 6 inches that way. Go for the bird.
And you're only 5 or 6 inches? 5 inches.
All right. You got any movement or redeploy him or?
No.
All right. Let's try and shoot him. So 3 attacks.
Allow a defense.
3s and 3s. 2 auto wounds. Nice. So all 3 will hit. 1 Ren.
1 Ren, so 5s. Pass 2, fell 1.
D3. 3 damage.
5 up. 2 on him, so he'll go to 2.
All right. You got any shooting? Let's try and charge him in there. Send him on in.
You're doing the better damage one, right?
Yes. Yep.
Got around 5. Each one is
Oh, 5 plus.
5 plus.
So 7. 7. Maybe like I don't even think it gets me points. At
I
this,
can
at
negate
this
11.
point. Actually, yeah. Okay. You can negate. Oh, because you've got all the. All right. So this is just for fun. We got 5, 2s and 3s. Yeah. All of them. So 3.
Oh, of course, all defense.
Yeah.
How many?
3. Just 3 at 1 Ren.
3 at 1 Ren, so 5 ups. 1 cocked, 1 save. 2 save.
Oh, all right. So that's 7 damage. So
7.
far. 3s and 4s. That's 1 more at 1 Ren.
5 up. Spell it.
1 more damage. So 8 total at you.
So 5s. Take 5. So 7.
Underwhelming.
Yeah. And then my hits back. See what we got here. I haven't even bought the book. I'm still going off these damn PDFs.
Oh, those are awful to look through.
4 3s. So 3 hit. 2s. 2 at -1.
5 up.
Just D3 damage. So 2.
Save 1. Take 1.
Just 1. So go 2. How many wounds does he have total?
Got 10.
Oh, so he's not.
He's a little beefy.
4s. 3 hit and 3s. 2 at -1.
How much damage?
2.
1 more.
Okay, that's it.
All right, man. I think that's game. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love your army. It's super thematic and cool.
I keep
So-
forgetting rolls. It's so much to keep in mind.
I
With this
forgot
new-
so much. I made
yeah,
so many
it's-
mistakes. Having the colossal mistake was not moving Althari in there. That was such a mess up.
I messed up. I could have got those extra 3 points.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, you still pretty much maxed out everything. So
it's my fault.
well, cool. Thanks for letting us bug you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not, man? I'll go first.
I'll pack up.
We're gonna use this mic. You guys can- You can just take it off.
All right, we are going to do some interviews. Let's get the webcam on. I gotta, Nick, will you set it on the main screen? I forget how to do that. Oh yeah, that's it. Cool. All right, we're gonna get the guys over here. Fun game. Yeah. Yeah, the PDF. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. At least, you know, actually, it's funny because Caleb's pretty much said everything that we commented on. He eventually said his own on his own anyway. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, we're going to get Zach over here. Zach, you can come on over if you want. And then and we'll give you guys plenty of time to. Where you here? You're going to come hang out at the booth. There you go. All right. Let's get that mic going. Hey, I'm Ryan. Hey,
Ryan,
nice to meet you, Zach. Thanks for saying yes to being on stream. Have you ever been on stream before?
I have not.
What'd you think? Were you stressed?
There was a little bit more pressure.
Yeah.
But you know, we're just here to have fun.
Of course, of course. So thank you for the game. It was fun to watch. How are you feeling about this matchup? Obviously, the 2 new books. Did you feel like this was a good showing of what the power of the Lumineth Tzeentch matchup can be, or?
I think that Lumineth are really good in the hands of good players, and I am not.
Oh,
So that's okay. Which was a lot of fun. We had a good game, but I think I forgot a lot of stuff, which is
sure.
part of it.
Both sides.
In new book.
Yeah, sure.
So I think it's proof that some of these units aren't as broken as sometimes said.
Tell us a little bit about what kind of lists you've been testing out. How many games you've gotten in with new Lumineth? Is this an iterative process for you? Is this your first go at a list? Have you gotten it from someone else? What's your process on that?
So I've played 3 games since the new book came out.
Fair.
And the list building was kind of a, hey, like, this is my first time at Adepticon. What do I have painted?
Sure.
Which is why you saw the Blade Lords, because they were in my old list.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit of back and forth. I originally had put together some Sentinels, but decided with the obscuring to kind of skip it for the hero. So I don't know if it's the right choice.
There's a lot of great Lumineth lists out there, and I think there were about 9 or 10 players that brought Lumineth to the tournament. So they're one of the more popular armies.
Yeah, a lot of Alarith, it seems.
Yeah.
With mountains.
Sure.
They just sit on objectives.
Sure. Or the Hero Hammer stuff. How is Techless? I'm curious how you feel like Techless is going to be. I think he's strong, but he's not like your first turn. You had some really rough casting, and I was explaining the chat for people that aren't aware. He's not the mega caster that he once was.
No, he's not. And, in my kind of test games, one of the things I ran into was like getting him into range to do this damage. Kind of those first 2 turns.
For sure.
Tried to bring the portals, didn't work out to, kind of get those little extra tip damage at the start.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out a way to really get him up front to kind of fight. He's more durable than you think. I think
This. Uh-oh. Hey, Kai. I'm going to do this. Kai, it's making, your thing's making... Okay, anyway, all right, we're good. Yeah, but all right, we're back.
We're back.
Sorry, guys. Keep going.
When he's in combat, he seems to kind of live a little bit better than he used to. That's
sure. Yeah, he does a little more output. So one of the things that spell, the light of what beacons used to be beacons or light of truth or it needs visibility, which is interesting because usually when you do something like that,
right.
So I guess this meta, depending on who's standing next to obscuring, wouldn't be something that gets hit. I don't know how often that's going to end up being a thing, but some of the players are real used to standing with an obscuring and turning that off. So that's something to keep an eye on, I guess. What about your rune choices? Do you feel like, would you do anything differently with the rune choices this time?
So my initial plan I'm just playing around ahead of time, right? My initial plan was to hit the Duality rune.
Yep.
Turn 3 and get the, crits on 5s. And plus 2 cast. But I kind of had to change and pull those guys out of combat. Otherwise, the game would have ended a turn earlier than it did.
Sure.
Quite honestly. So kind of had to pivot a little bit, and then the last two rounds. Let's just try and live.
Yeah, for sure. One thing Nick and I were commenting about, I don't know if you know anything about our background, but we are a battle report channel in the Netherlands. Okay. We just happen to be 2 Americans. Kai's our actual Dutchie who's here. But the scene in Europe is just so different with so many different things. Obviously, there's language barriers sometimes. It's a lot stricter sometimes with the takebacks and all that. Clocks are almost mandatory at these kinds of tournaments. And I think this is my kind of way of saying we really appreciated the vibe you guys had with I forgot to do this thing. Is it okay? It's a very friendly banter with the 2 of you guys. It was, I think, a good sportsmanship showing. And also, I didn't get to play against any Americans until September for the first time ever, except on American soil. It was amazing. Every one of my games against an American player was super friendly, and I think you guys showed that really well in this game. Even if it was starting to feel a little one-sided, I think you had a great composure on the whole thing. We're super friendly and just awesome vibe. So we're glad to have you.
That's what I love about this game. You got family and kids. You don't get a lot of chances to play, so when you go out, it's like, let's hang out and roll some dice and a few.
Yeah.
You want a good time.
Give a shout out to any your club wherever you're from. Are you from Milwaukee area?
No, I'm from Dayton, Ohio area.
Okay.
Great group of guys out there. I think the local club is Aether Force Gaming.
Okay.
So they play. They've been super friendly, and they let me come out and lose to them too. So.
Sure. Hey Zach, thanks so much for being on the stream.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, thanks. And we're gonna get Caleb over here. Cool. Hey, thanks. All right, sorry for the audio mishap a second ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't know if the echo was supposed to happen.
Oh, no, it wasn't you. It was the other stuff.
Gotcha.
It wasn't you.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, hey, thanks. Caleb, you ready? Cool. Come on around this side. So we'll get you on here. And you can just, this is relatively sensitive, but
Okay.
you don't have to get super close. Caleb, hey, I'm Ryan. It's been a time coming because your name keeps popping up in all of the. You have your reputation precedes you. Oh, you are
lucky.
Yeah, you are a known Tzeentch force of power. How are you feeling about the new book? Obviously, you made a lot of comments about new rules, new vibe.
Yeah.
It feels to me, I love Tzeentch. This is my favorite book that I think they've had brought out in a long time. It's a lot to process. How different do you feel this Tzeentch is compared to all the other past versions of Tzeentch we've seen in the past iterations since first edition, and maybe you've been playing that long?
Throughout all the scenes, there's been like bits and pieces of the lore within Tzeentch. So every book is felt Tzeentchy.
Yeah.
This definitely feels more Tzeentch like than anything else I've ever played. There's so much to think about. There's so many different ways you can play. Everyone says it's going to get hit with the Nerf bat. Probably will, because there's so much you can do, and it's very hard for not only the player but your opponent to wrap their head around what you can do and what's going to happen.
Yeah, you know what? It was interesting to me. I've gotten about 15 games of new Tzeentch in. You did almost the least I've ever seen of anyone doing Swippy Swappy. Do you feel like it's overrated or unnecessary?
No, it's amazing. It just in this specific match, it didn't require to go down, so I didn't play for it.
Yeah.
It was more of a, because it's so many, you didn't have as many models, had so many choices. In this specific match, it didn't matter. But during a regular match, up, down, be downing, it matters a lot.
For sure.
Yeah, so it was just not this specific.
Yeah, we had some comments also. I mean, you had Silver Summoner, which, if we're not mistaken, only one unit can actually use it.
Yeah.
What's the thought process in that? Just in case your Magister gets suicided, and then you bring it back around to Argent Shard. That's it.
That's it. It's just in case, because it goes with Argent Shard, it allows some teleportation mechanics.
Yeah.
Your opponent, again, maybe not be thinking. They're possibly not thinking about it.
Yeah.
It is a hero, which again, it's quite powerful to bring back a hero. And because it flies, you can't really protect it, right? So by having another mechanic just to bring something back, that's going to boost your Tzaangors and your Enlightened. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if you're aware of anything about our channel. I just said this to Zach a second ago, but we are based in the Netherlands.
Oh, awesome.
So we came over here. We're a Bat Report channel, and we are also, as you might know from the European scene, very focused on teams.
Yeah.
And I've been to how many worlds now? 3 or 4 in different functions. And Nick over there is the other guy in commentary is one of the team members of Team NL. I'm the coach for Team NL.
Awesome.
We always hear your name. Is there any thought about wanting to come out for Worlds at some point? I know it's a big investment.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to have you out there at some point.
I definitely want to. I mean, people probably know I have 3 children. I'm a store manager, 3 kids. I have a 5-year-old, a 14, a 13. I mean, it's a lot. Married. I make all these tokens and stuff at home. It's quite difficult to manage the time and get time away. I want to. And it would be a ton of fun.
You ever gotten to make it over to overseas to play some games?
I've never left the country. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking. I've never been to Ocean City, and I live in Maryland.
Sure.
I'm literally a homebody. I go to work, I come home, I play Warhammer. I got like a table at my house, and try to invite some local friends. But
sure,
it's tough to get out.
Yeah. Are you involved with TTS, or are you pretty much an IRL guy?
I just started TTS. I played a lot of TTS in COVID. A lot of fun matches, made a ton of friends.
Yeah.
But I literally just picked up TTS a week ago.
Okay.
And I've been kind of practicing, and anyone who wants to play, I'm down.
I know one guy. The reason I brought it up, one guy from our scene who's also on the Dutch team. He's our Tzeentch guy, Hugo Ricken.
Okay.
And he's very much aware of you, and I'm sure he would probably love to connect with you at some point and trade ideas, because he's our big Tzeentch guy.
Just message me.
Yeah, for sure. Hugo, you heard it here first. Caleb himself is saying, yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for the game. We had a great time. We knew we wanted to get you on. I was debating trying to push it till later.
Got it.
But this is how it ended up playing out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one of the top tables on for the last round, and if you make it up there, good luck with everything.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I do want to apologize, though, because I know I'm not the best at coherency. That's my Achilles heel. I just kind of move models. And
I know that bothers some people.
Well, to have it in it, them changing it in fourth edition, I think when you've played so many editions, you're used to more forgiveness.
Yeah.
And who knows what it'll be in the next one. So.
Having it's just tough. It just these tables are so low. My back's already hurting. I'm like 6'5", and I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it.
But thanks for a great sportsmanship, a great vibe, and it was great to have someone of your reputation on the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, Nick and I are going to break down a little bit what we're talking about here. Go and feel free to clean up the stuff. And Kai, did you have some swag for them to give away? Like sticker?
Yeah, I'll give it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I appreciate that.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Nick, you want to come over? All right. So, guys, that was round one. We did it. We're here. We're jet lagged. We are having a good time. I hope you guys had a great round. Like I said before, and Nick's just about to jump in, being here at Adepticon is an honor. So even if this was the only game that we got to do, what's wrong? A little sweaty. Okay. Well, we had two guys.
Maybe we'll not do that. Next one.
Oh. Oh, come on.
It's pretty. I feel like I just got super.
I'll swap with it. They can use mine. Nick's our bougie, our prissy diva here.
Yes.
Anyways. So anyway, it's an honor to be here. I had a great time getting to do round one. We actually got it done on time, despite the fact that it was starting a little later. It's a little chaotic with just allowing new players to sign up. But yeah, Nick, what are your big takeaways from round one?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty expected game, right? So I would expect Tzeentch to kind of flood the board with the amount of models that Lumineth was bringing to the table.
Yeah.
So moving in hard, fast, taking over the center board and really dominating the midfield. And then it's not a guarantee to work out that way every single time, but, capitalizing on the double turn and really sealing in an early win. So, by turn 3, we already really know the trajectory of the game. I think there was, we spoke with the players, some minor rules misses that could have shifted a little bit, like with the minuses to charge and things like that could have influenced the game. But I still think overall, the parts that were not impacted, so the left flank with Altharian and losing those big heroes, I still think it works out the same way in the end, maybe just delayed a turn or two.
Sure. Yeah. Let's look at the chat a little bit. I think we haven't looked at the most recent things. So scroll until we recognize where we left off, maybe. Oh, you had a comment. Yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
Well, no, there was a comment here. What was that from us? Okay, thank you. Yes. And then these two armies make early battle tomes like Night Haunt look like a joke. Remember, it's an iterative process. We keep getting new battle tomes, and it's always going to keep doing that. Like, it's hard to balance everything. Remember, they're writing things from way earlier. What's the process? Usually about a year in advance.
Something like that. Yeah.
So, yes. I think they would even agree with that, that it's just how it works.
Yep.
And we're giving new flexibility. Remember, the battle tomes, when they first started coming out in 4th edition, were so close to the indexes of what we're used to and a little bit flatter. And now we're really starting to see the churn where they're being creative in a way that they probably didn't want to take a risk on being in the first few battle tomes.
And they're really leaning, I think, also into the lores of each army as well. Yeah. So we're seeing a lot more thematic rules and really interesting play through all of that. So
yeah, for sure. What else we got here? Seppuku, the PDF is killing me. Yes, he even admitted, I was referencing this. He was like, look, I got to buy this book. He's getting back into it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shout out to Caleb. It's must be Adepticon Curse of Bad Audio. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm curious. it was because we had the thing. That was a thing about Kai turning off the headset. That was I should have muted it. That was my bad. Is it stream loud? Yeah, okay, yep. It must be crazy what happened last night. See there. Oh, yeah, we didn't actually make it because we were jet lagged and kind of.
Oh, with the announcements. Yeah. So we were checking in on our own, just on our phones. We didn't quite make it to the announcements.
So we don't even know what happened. If there was an audio problem or something.
Oh no, I heard I guess there were some issues with the live stream or getting it sorted out. I don't know for sure.
Look, guys, in GW's defense, we have a simple setup and things can go pretty bad just with a simple setup. So
it's a nightmare of trying to get. We spent all day getting everything working and checking it 1,000 times, and even when we do that, it still breaks on us. Yeah. So it's not easy at all. So they're crushing it, being able to do what they do now.
Sure. Yeah. And we already saw just in the first round here things we want to fix between the rounds.
Yes, we got a laundry list of notes of how to make it better.
So anyway, and then another shout out for Caleb. Guys, we're gonna so it's still coming through, but yeah.
I tried.
Next round I think is starting in 50 minutes or so, and we're starting 15 minutes before that. So
so we will see you guys then. Thanks for checking this out, and